What's going on there, everybody? This is your boy, the Grand Showgan, aka Captain of the No Heart Pirates, because we don't love these hoes, aka the broke Bruce Wayne, aka the Black Movie Wada, aka Village, and I am going to do One Piece live reaction. It's going to be the live reaction of One Piece 889, and yes, I have not read the chapter yet. Game in the stream so far. Game has already read it. Black will be joining soon. He had to leave for a little while, so he will join in a little bit. He's read it already. We got some more people joining, and then we'll discuss after I read the chapter. Okay, so after I get caught up with everyone else, we'll discuss it. I just want to let you guys know offhand. This is after work. I've had a drink with a couple of coworkers at the bar, so I am a little bit lit. Just a little. Just a little. Just a little. Those strong islands. But if I slur a word or two, hey man, don't bite my head off. Fuck it. It's lit. Okay. Keys, chapter 889, A Unknown Mama. The cover story, dropping in on the lives, the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, volume 22, Leo arc. I've decided to become a pirate. Okay, so we've got the Tontadas crew. I can't remember who it was, but one of us has, I want to say it was the last stream or the stream before that we predicted. Yeah, it's probably the last stream because we predicted that the cover story would be the Tontadas. So that's that. I don't know who it was. I can't remember. Okay, let's see. Page 3. Daifuku, curse you, little rabbit. Here I go. He brings out his genie prowess. What is your wish, my master? Here's something for you. Take this. Okay, what is that? Is he trying? He tries to attack. Yeah, he tries. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. He cuts the ships in half. He tries to cut Carrot, but he ends up cutting the ships in half because he completely miscarried because she's so fucking nimble. Please stop this, Lord Daifuku. That little, she's taking our helms again. She's a beast. Okay, Carrot. All right, curse you. Why, you troublesome little rabbit. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. She can dodge Daifuku at least. Jumping from ship to ship, she really is amazing, says Nami. What, says Chopper. I never knew Carrot could do something like that. She's like my little sister, you know. All right, Chopper, let's calm down. If the phase of the moon and the clouds in the sky are on their side, they're pretty strong, says Jinbei. When those of the Mink tribe stare directly into the unclouded full moon, it is said that deeply buried memories of a feral past are awakened. Whoa, whatever the fuck that means. And people call that white violent form of theirs the Sulong. Usually when a mink transforms, it's no help from anyone. It's no help for anyone. They lose their minds and simply mindlessly destroy everything. Okay, so yeah, it is a normal drawback to when minks use this form. But since they trained it, I guess they're able to control it. Both themselves and others. What do you mean? A mink unable to control that goes out so much fighting throughout the night that they die. What? They fight until they die? That's crazy. A double-edged sword, a technique that shaves away at one's very own life. Says Brooke, Miss Carrot stealing the rudders of the enemy is truly a wonderful idea. Allow me to assist you before we are forced to fight these enemies hand to hand. Brooke, you'll fall into the water. He's running on the water. Let's go, Brooke. Let's go. All right. He's so light he can run on the water. Let's let those two secure our paths ahead. Wait just a minute. You and this too? Um, Big Mom seems like she's wheezing. Wheeze, wheeze, says Big Mom. She's still on the candy slug. Yes. Brother Pero, something's wrong with Mama. Zeus. Perrine. Yeah, I know. She's thinking out and her breathing is ragged. Let's just focus on getting Zeus and Prometheus over here. Mama's asked us. It's been about 8 hours since Mama's eating fit started. We've never been this unable to stop one of her tantrums, and I've never seen Mama be hungry. Wow. From here on out, we'll be facing a Mama unknown even to us. So this is the first time something like this has ever happened. That is so cool. That is really so cool. Should we just wait until we get to Cocoa Island? Gross. The cake is on its way here, putting spring in it. Huh? Are you serious? That's a true godsend. But that's just the thing, brothers. That's just the thing, brother. Pudding really is the one bringing it, but the ship, the ship the cake is on belongs to Beige. Peroni? Why in the world would one of the assassins be in the possession of the cake? That thing will have saved the kingdom. I don't know. Now, there's no way we can trust that cake. Okay, so they think that the guys could be poisoning the cake since it's on enemy ship. So 9 p.m. inside the territory, Beige's ship. You gotta be kidding. No way. Ha 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 ha. I'll let you do something like that. Big Mom's gonna eat this cake for sure, right? Wouldn't put poison or explosives in it.
Game probably raged over this part too.
Oh my God, Beige, let's go.
Hey, you can't mess up quality cooking, man.
Beige, that's right.
You can't.
We'll be able to take out one of the
Wars,
Yonko.
I appreciate this thing so much.
We'll be able to take out one of the Yonko. Do you have any idea what sort of chance this is? As a cook is riding on this match. Quit your stupid plots. We meet with taste alone. Huh? That ain't the time for dreaming, boy. Basically every sweetened snack under the sun, and you think you can make a cake beyond her imaginations? Yes, because I have to, or we're dead. That's just what I want to do. Succeed, she won't just let us live. I guess you don't know the kind of person Big Mom once was. There's been many times that she regretted not doing away with someone when she had the chance. Father, the hell did you do that for, you bastard? Black leg. Everybody's pointing their legs.
Cream.
Everybody's pointing their guns at Sanji. Did you make father eat?
Listen,
ask him.
This arc has been the Food Wars arc, or the Toriko homage arc.
Trash.
Honestly, this guy
so delicious. I could die. This cream, the deliciousness almost killed him. Look, Beige, you can assassinate her if you want, but that's only after I filled her belly. I feed those who want to be fed. That's a cook's job. Lady Pudding, what happened to you? Oh my goodness, this is great, man. I love the change with Pudding. I really do.
I don't. Pudding's like
I don't. I hate that.
She's like Sanji. She's like Sanji. Why? How could
What?
you hate
But
it?
Sanji doesn't like
No,
her.
she ain't. She ain't nothing on Sanji.
She ain't nothing like Sanji. Lady Pudding, what happened to you? Beige, it's been a while since I've used my own skills too. Believe in the power of sweets. As it feels like I've been hypnotized. But what is this joyous feeling spreading through my mouth? We've got to hurry. It's it's the nappe finished. Just a bit more. Lady Chiffon, we've lost 2 cooks to the sweet aroma. Tell them to keep it together. I mean, I'm coming for you. All right, Sanji. Did you not really not like this part?
You know he didn't.
Hell yeah.
Gang, why?
Because it's gaming.
Because it's so cringy and so like.
Gang.
Like this part is clearly comedic relief from all the tension that's about to go. And you're about to find out. Gaming, you know what I'm talking about. Is clearly comedic relief. And miss all this tension.
Inside
We
the
don't need comedic
territory
relief
at
no
sea.
more. No Sanji.
Inside the territory at sea. Zeus and Prometheus. Hurry, hurry. Which way? Straight ahead. I can feel Napoleon's thought waves. I don't know which way we're going because you went back to eat a wildfire. That damaged me enough to have to do that, Zeus. You let one of the enemies use you. We're one of the only homies born directly from Mama's soul. Trey Mama over some food. I won't forgive you. I'm sorry. Inside territory. Inside territory, the sunny. Our rudders don't work. We're being swept away by the waves. A path's being made. Oh my God. Carrot is still knocking away fodder like it's nothing. And she's stealing their homes. This is nuts. Yeah, Carrot's kind of a beast. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm losing consciousness. I've got to stop soon. How many ships are left? Genie shredding. That guy's a huge help. Yeah, she's tricking Daifuku into using his genie powers to destroy the ship. Just dodging his attacks, and he ends up hitting the ships. Wow, so wait, he can slice down ships in one swing. How this guy's pretty strong. Right? Right, guys? Miss Carrot, I know I'm not much, but I managed to put that ship over there to sleep. That's enough. Let's go back. Thanks. No, thank you. How are you going to return to normal? If I hide my eyes from the moonlight, I'll be able to switch back. I can use a hat or colored glasses. I can even just close my eyes. The light of the full moon uplifts us. Beautiful to behold. Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Brother Perils.
Top 3.
Brother Perils, Brother Daifuku is done for. Being pushed aside by the waves. How useless. That bloody Daifuku. Thank you, Carrot. We made it out of that big pinch. Sake us. Can I go into a room that doesn't have a view of the moon? Mama, are you okay? Napoleon. Switch into your sword form. Okay, Mama. Zeus, Prometheus, are you there yet? Ah, here. Oh my God, this panel was sick. Page 15. Yo, this shit looks crazy. Big Mom looks fucking nuts. Fuck. That's dope as fuck. Mama, is that you? She looks like a completely different person. With that agility. Wedding cake.
And here we go.
Okay, page 16. Big
Mesophite.
Mom. Oh my god.
Mesophite.
Oh my god. The fire's on her hair. She landed on a fucking ship. No way. Carrot is huffing and puffing. The cake. Get back, everyone. We have to ditch this ship if it comes to that. Yo. Big Mom looks fucking insane. Oh, it's over. Big Mom looks fucking insane. Oh my gosh, she looks so beastly. That's a fucking good ass picture. That's a fucking good ass picture. Big Mom looks fucking insane. I can't help it.
Wait, did you finish reading the chapter? So what do you think?
It's 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Like I said earlier.
You trash out there?
I don't understand you. I don't understand. I really don't. You get great literary works like this, and then you complain. You complain because Sanji's not in a fight. Oh well, he's a cook. Let him have a cooking battle. Obviously,
Let him have a cooking battle, man.
Obviously, Oda wants to go the way of Toriko or Food Wars with Sanji in this arc. Hey, I don't care.
Man, this shit is crazy.
It's
Big
just
Mom looks fucking insane. I love Big Mom, man.
This chapter wasn't worth the 2-week wait.
Hype game. I don't know, man. I don't know what you want.
Was it worth the 2 weeks? Though? Was it really worth the 2 weeks? Except for the big, was it really good? The only part was the last part. This is the last panel. It was the only good part. I actually enjoyed it.
I mean,
sometimes I feel like you just troll.
Nah, I ain't trolling. I'm dead on.
Oh my god! I mean, dude.
I was so happy about this chapter. I was so happy. This chapter was supposed to be that chapter. I was like, yeah, can't wait for that shit. Luffy vs. Kaikuri. We'll get some Sanji vs. that Fuku. We oh my!
You had your hopes up high. We clearly don't have that much time to get one-on-ones.
Right.
And if this is the last chapter of the year, then I don't know, bro.
What's wrong with this?
Fantastic chapter.
This is a really good last chapter of the year because you don't know if what's going to happen to the Straw Hats. You don't know what's going to happen to the Straw Hats. You don't know what's going to happen to the ship.
They have a Yonko who's in a stage that nobody's ever seen before. Like,
no one has ever seen her get this. Like, this is crazy. Luffy has pushed her to this, to the point where no one has ever seen on the crew. Has ever seen her get pushed to.
The next chapter, Sanji and stuff are gonna pop up before any of the Straw Hats take any damage, and that's gonna happen next chapter.
No, they're like
money. You definitely know the Straw Hats are not.
It's like 8 or 9 o'clock, and the meetup time is 1 a.m. So that's a whole 4 hours that they have to survive without sun, unless Beige has some like turbo boost or something.
Right.
He probably does. No way the Straw Hats are doing anything. Because they were definitely getting killed. They're getting killed. If Sanji stuff don't pop up next chapter, they're getting killed.
I doubt we probably even see them. We'll probably go straight to Luffy Katakuri, or we're going to the German. I think the German's going to show up. The German's going to show up and get massacred.
For the sake of the story,
Yeah,
we better go
it
to
has to
something
get
else. A
massive.
different scene next chapter. Hopefully, go back to Karakuri and Jim with some interesting stuff. We all can get out
I
of it.
I
Because
don't know,
that's how
man. Like I
Oda.
don't know
That's
what
how
we're gonna
Oda
go see.
does it. He'll build
Hey man,
one
y'all
thing.
knew that well, you all knew that I hated the cake Sanji cake thing from the jump. You all should have expected me to give this chapter a bad thing. This whole Sanji thing is some bullshit, man.
I don't understand why you hate the cake
This
thing.
I
So,
don't
wait,
either. Like
so,
I don't
so
know why
is
you
that
hate
gonna
the
let
cake.
me
resolve?
get this straight. Let me get this straight. So you expected Luffy and company to come in the whole Cake Island, do all that shit, and then somehow escape?
End up being the Yonko cake.
I
I
mean, it's
wanted to
better
end
than
with
them
God and
bullshitting
Pink and
and
Yonko cake.
beating them somehow
No,
in a bullshit way.
Right in a
I'm sure
bullshit
Oda.
fight. Yeah,
It
exactly.
literally has ancient teachings or secret teachings from Ivankov and them. It satisfies her hunger. It satisfies her eating fits. Like Oda set this up all the way back in Punk Hazard with
I don't know.
the giant kids wanting the candy and they going on rampages. That's how I feel.
I just can't take Big Mom seriously no more. If she's gonna get defeated by a cake. Come on.
Dude, man, why not?
It's better than
A
her
cake?
She's not
having
gonna.
her. It's better than her having her lose to a Luffy that's not ready yet. Clearly not ready yet, and everybody would bet.
I'm sure.
But we've seen in the past, and even in her own flashbacks, that food kind of subdues her. So why is it like a far stretch for you to think that Master
Because
Cook can't knock
and
her out?
it's Sanji who's getting the spotlight.
Right.
Something in the spotlight.
It's your
You really
Sanji.
think Sanji getting the spotlight?
His cake is going to knock down Big Mom, which
Is that
has
even an
never been
accomplishment?
done.
He
What?
says that even
Is
an
that really an accomplishment?
accomplishment.
Are we gonna put Sanji on a different tier after this? No.
I mean, obviously,
Are we really?
Yo, yo.
Are we really? Sub Nico.
like
Yo, what's good,
you talk
man?
about everybody else, not you talk about people hating Sanji, but you really hate Sanji.
I don't
I
hate
think you do,
Sanji. I'm
man.
just saying this resolve Sanji making a cake, and that's the spotlight of Sanji of the arc. This is trash. I'm sure Oda could have made
Is
Sanji do
Sanji
something
not the
way,
cook
way
of the
better.
Straw Hat? Is Sanji not the Straw Hat's cook?
He is. Wait, what? He is.
So you expect him to go the whole story without doing something that involves his biggest strength to save the day?
His
That's a
biggest
good
strength
point.
is he's fighting. I don't know. I don't know if cooking is his biggest strength.
Cooking is
No,
his
his biggest
biggest
strength is
strength.
cooking.
I'm just sure that Oda could have found a way to give Sanji a spotlight. Instead of making him do something like making a cake for Yonko. It takes a thread out the arc.
This is the
I don't feel
spotlight
This
right
threatened.
is the
here.
spotlight. His cake is going to
I
take
feel no
down the
thread no more.
Yonko.
For me,
He
the
has a
threat level.
Yonko level cake.
You know what's most surprising? That I feel more threatened about Karakuri and Luffy's situation than I do Big Mom and the Straw Hat situation. That's the sad thing about
Wow.
I feel like
What?
there's more threat with Luffy. Just because they're gonna resolve this thing with
The
something
Straw
stupid as a
Hats
cake.
could
Come on,
possibly get
the Yonko too.
decimated right now.
Right.
We know Luffy's going to come out. We still have Death Flag.
We don't know that.
I pray this is what we have
know
Death
that.
Flag still on Jinbei, and I pray that he gets killed next chapter because I think
Wait,
he's going
what?
to have
On Jimmy to get killed?
Jinbei
Why
still
would
has
you
that
want?
giant Death Flag on him.
Jinbei does not have a dying
Jimmy.
death flag, man. Stop it.
Listen.
Terra has
Nah,
a death
Jinbei ain't
flag.
got that.
Listen. I
Yeah,
think
Jimmy ain't got that.
Jinbei is going to tell everybody to jump in the water, and the fishmen are going to be there to save everybody. And Jinbei is going to try to hold off Big Mom, and he's going to get killed. That's what I'm saying.
It's not happening.
I can see that
Definitely
happening,
not
but I think
No.
Germa gonna intervene.
That's why I hope Germans show up. I think either the German are going to show up or
Right.
Sanji's going to show up. But
German's
You
getting
know what
fodder.
pisses me off too? You know what
Jinbei
pisses me off?
he has to
Sanji.
hold off Big Mom for 4 hours.
German getting fodderized with Big Mom in their state right now?
Yes. Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's an
I
unknown
don't
think
thought.
Judge
know.
can.
Nobody's
I
ever
think
seen
Judge can
Big
get
Mom
right.
like that.
Do you see how the fire looks on her hair? Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
that looks
I think
massive.
that should, yeah, exactly. That shit looks crazy. But I think, yeah, I definitely think she fighterized Germa right now.
Man,
Sanji has a chance to kill Big Mom and he chose not to take it. Come on.
well, I don't think he's gonna kill her though.
Game.
Look, I don't
No, no,
understand. I
I reckon if they
literally
put,
don't
I reckon if they
understand.
put poison in
Game,
or
you
toast in the,
gotta
You
let this
act like
go.
you act like Oda actually was gonna let that happen. Like you
You
knew
right.
it's gonna come.
True.
Sanji is a chef. He's not gonna let anything compromise his food.
That's what we were saying
wait,
last
what?
Come
time.
on,
No, first of all,
game.
it's just disappointing that Sanji would choose his pride over his friends' lives. It's so sad.
I don't
Luffy does it
understand.
all the time.
All the time.
He
I don't know.
listen.
I don't know.
He
Luffy
just
does.
he just
I
wanted
never seen
he
this kind
just
of
wanted
situation that's so
Sanji.
dumb.
He just wanted Sanji to one shot a sweet commander or
That's all he wanted.
something,
Right.
and him
Hmm
be
Right.
like
Right.
more
No,
happy.
no, no.
I don't understand. Like,
If you think about
okay,
it,
the build up to
Sanji's
in the
heavily.
beginning of the art, Sanji was getting screwed, yes, but after the wedding, everything after the wedding has been almost, I want to say, perfect in time in terms of story for Sanji.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Except the situation. That thing just blew me off.
How?
Then on top,
Listen.
to
Okay,
add
so
insult to injury,
say he doesn't make the cake. How are they going to escape? They're not
They
escaping
don't.
without the
well,
cake.
I know,
Not
but
yet. Not yet.
say I reckon. Whoa, what the hell? But I reckon Sanji's heavily underestimating a Yonko. That's
I,
what
I
I reckon. Sanji's
How
cake
so?
could definitely not knock
how?
her out.
She's starving.
Just because
8 hours.
Right.
just if you think about the twisted person Big Mom is, whoa, who's eating chips?
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. If you think about it, the twisted and evil person that Big Mom is, who would not forgive somebody, who kills on a regular basis just to forgive Sanji and the rest and let them get away, just because they made
The
their cake.
cake's gonna knock her out.
Um,
Have you not seen the effects of just the icing on everybody else? Just the icing and aroma knocks people out. So she's gonna eat the
and are
whole
we
cake.
really
She's gonna get the whole cake
say
stuck
we
in
look
her mouth.
and say we look back at this chapter 5 years time? We're like, oh snap! Remember when that time when Big Mom got defeated by a cake? Remember that? Oh, that's gonna be disappointing. Did that just come on,
You,
come
if
on.
she doesn't die, you act like Big
That's
Mom's
like
gonna get.
Kaido next chapter getting killed by himself killing. That's like Kaido next
Listen.
chapter. Kaido's like next chapter is like, you know what, guys, I had enough of this shit and kills himself next chapter. That's
Did
just like
Kaido
that.
not try to
What?
commit suicide?
Yeah.
I know, but if he's
So what do
successful,
you?
imagine
That
Kaido
just
actually trying to
nullifies
commit
the point.
suicide and he actually successful next chapter.
That no,
We're
what
like,
I
whoa.
don't listen. I don't. Your biggest, the only gripe you have is that Sanji's baking the cake. If Sanji, if they would,
No,
if listen, if Lola just happened to have a backup cake and Sanji fought Dafuku, you'll be happy.
You be
No,
happy
no,
about
no,
that?
just a better. Just I don't just like how they're executing the ending of this chapter. I don't just like how they're executing
You
how
just
they're
don't like
dealing
the
with Big
cake.
Mom and the solution of getting out of it.
You, I
Why is it
think I
such a
really think
problem that
I
Sanji
really
bakes a cake?
I don't
yeah,
understand
I
it either.
think that's it.
Nah, it's not a problem that
I
Sanji
think
based the
that's
cake. It's
Game's
just a
right.
bad execution of the end of a Yonko arc. Just a bad execution of the end of a Yonko arc. Just how to end the
How?
epic arc like
How
Whole
else
Cake.
would
I don't reckon
listen?
cake is.
Game. On that island can beat Big Mom 1-on-1.
Nobody. They're in her
But
No
it's cake.
territory.
combination of characters would work
Isn't making a
together to
cake
beat Big Mom.
isn't knocking out Big Mom by a cake even more of a bullshit excuse
No,
than anything that anyone else would do?
because the
No, because she's been shown
Kurama's
to have a
the
weakness for
cooking
food.
skills.
She's been shown that. That's been in her character ever since she was introduced. She's been shown to have a liking for food and a weakness for food.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you can get her.
That's her biggest downfall.
Damn. You're gonna regret what you're saying in the future. When you continue asking,
How
you're
are we
gonna
gonna
regret that.
regret what we're
That
saying?
was why this arc was heavily ruined by the cake.
The
I
arc
mean,
is
Game.
saved by the cake because
This
either it was either
this is
gonna
the
have
biggest plot convenience ever in a One Piece I ever
Okay, hold
seen.
on, hold on,
that
hold
she
on, hold
happened
on,
to
hold on,
steal a
hold on,
chef. Sanji's a
hold on,
chef.
black,
It's
black,
the arc of
black, black,
Okay,
black, black, black. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Game. Go ahead and tell us how you would like to end this arc.
mm,
This arc would have ended better if something happened and maybe Big Mom would have respected Luffy and somehow forgave it, or they escaped somehow. Because I know they could have used boost. I don't know how boost. They could have just sailed a different way. To be honest,
no,
like
there's no
no.
different way they were getting out.
I'm sure the
Listen,
fishermen could have done some weird water current thing to make them like to help this. Like yeah,
listen.
I'm sure the fishermen could have go on those bubbles, got the trash, put it out the gun, and all they could have escaped easier. But
I know.
like that way.
No, listen. Big Mom was already at the heels of them. In front of them was Katakuri on their boat.
Right.
There was no way they were getting away. Luffy had to take Katakuri in the mirror world while they escaped Big Mom. They couldn't leave Luffy in the mirror world. They couldn't leave Luffy by himself. Sanji
And that
had
only happened
already
because of
left to go
Pedro.
bait the cake. So
Exactly.
it was no
I'm
way
telling you guys right
they
now. I'm
were.
telling you guys
There's
right
no
now.
way they were getting out of Big Mom's territory
There's no
alive.
way.
I'm
There's no way, man.
That's why the cake had to be baked so that they could take out all these important characters while the cake is on the way, and then Big Mom gets knocked out by the cake, allowing them to leave, and then Big Mom wakes up. I guarantee she's not going to remember anything other than what happened at the wedding.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this right now. I'm gonna say this: the cake is not gonna be the solution. How the cake is not gonna be how whole cake ends. I reckon Oda just playing tricks on us like the rest of the stuff.
No,
That's what he
it
always
has.
been doing. He makes it look
We
like it's
have
gonna be this
literally
size on a
10
solution,
chapters.
and it's gonna work.
Well, I don't think that's how it's gonna end, but I think this is literally what needs to happen in order for us to progress further into the story. Like you already see his confrontation with Beige and Sanji. That's what I feel like how y'all been saying before, like with German coming in with Ichiji and Sanji, because they don't want this dude cooking for
That'll be way
nobody
better.
else.
That'll be way better.
So I
Hopefully that
mean,
happens.
like
What I was
it's
thinking,
still gonna
right?
be more confrontation before anybody has this cake. I think it's gonna honestly get like demolished somehow, but she's still gonna get a taste of it and just want Sanji because she knows he's the one. Somebody's gonna tell her that he's the one who made that cake, and somehow he's gonna be like the whole thing for her to still chase the straw hats.
I,
Yeah, but it would have been better if they would have put explosives in it though, or at least some
So
poison to
you
weaken
think
it.
no, it
you think
doesn't need it.
at the end of this arc, we're still gonna be Big Mom's still gonna be chasing us?
Yes, but
I mean,
of
I feel
course.
like she's gonna get knocked out, but like kind of what Dustin says a little bit, like Luffy gonna come in some way as far as to save Sanji somehow. Because I think it's a reason why it's a year of Sanji for some, it's a reason why Oda makes it. It's not just because of this cake. He's gonna do something spectacular that obviously maybe
Hope,
fighting wise or whatever else, and whether if it's against Big
hopefully.
Mom or not, but to know that he's the one, the reason why this cake tastes this way, because the way that everybody's looking about this cake, just like y'all saying, the aroma and the taste alone, she's gonna be infatuated with that and wants to have that no matter what. And if she can't have that, she's not gonna let Sanji go.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking that
this
like
might be
once
a
she
new fit
if she
instead of the
was to just get a
I'm
taste of the cake or eat the cake and all and remember it, there's no way that she's gonna let them go.
Yeah, because who's gonna be able to replicate that? Oh, you got Pudding and
I mean,
Chiffon still
Unless
there, but nah.
pudding being the biggest plot point
yeah,
convenience.
exactly. There you go. There you go.
Like she's there literally happen could happen with pudding being there. She could erase all types of memories. Hence the
Oh yeah,
foreshadowing at the beginning of the wedding, don't intrude upon my memories.
That's fine.
I forgot about that. That has to come in
that's
there.
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So, gaming. If Sanji beats the Germa in this arc, will you be satisfied? Since he hadn't hit the rock.
I don't know. I'll be more satisfied if he has a fight one of the big one part.
I mean,
Because
a fight.
maybe
Because Daifuku's already done.
maybe this is gonna go down. I
Daifuku's
think
done.
no, say they use the cake to take down Big Mom. She goes to sleep. Pudding uses a memory power to arrange the thing. Then they gotta get out there. I reckon Sanji's gonna be the one to fight one of the one of Big Mom's top executives. Well, the rest escape. And then after that, they can just skywalk out of there.
Smoothly?
It's gonna be smoothie.
Yeah.
Right.
No. I'm sure Jimmy can hold Smoothie up for a little bit.
Nah, man, that's
saying,
water,
like,
bro.
Smoothie's literally the only one left.
And she
Unless
can dry out
Mike Dory
everything.
Dafuku's there too.
I'm
sure Jimmy can do some water things to get.
aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like literally, the only one that stands right now unless Oven somehow pops back up or Cracker is Smoothie and Perispero.
Or Snack.
I think Perispero's dying next chapter.
Right. Or Snack. I wonder if do we think Snack's still alive?
Yo, it has been
yes.
a lot of there's a lot of foreshadowing that somebody might be Commander Snack.
Who? The chick that was with Smoothie?
No, Bobby.
Bobbins no Snack.
Oh
Bobbins no Snack. No way Snack
does. Lola said something about snacks. I got Lola Stefan. And then Daisy was like, hey, was I hypnotized? And we know Bobbins has a certain hypnotism power. I wouldn't be surprised.
Bobbins is trash.
But how would you be Snack?
No. Bobbins is not trash.
You got one shot of Sanji. Come on.
So now
he's
So that makes Sanji trash in a way.
No, I'm just saying a normal kick.
I agree.
No, I'm just saying Sanji hit him with a normal kick. Think about that shit and knock him out.
No,
come on.
You can't make this argument when all
you can't.
When
you
I
can't,
was making
Game.
the argument Sanji was great because he one shot at Bobbins.
That is true. That is true, Game.
Was like he didn't. Not Game. Graham was like he didn't one shot him.
He did
I was
though.
like, yes, he did.
He didn't one shot him. That's not a one shot.
Yeah.
But no. But if Sanji would have hit with the Diablo jump, I'd be like, hey. No. If Sanji would have hit him with the Diablo jump, I'd be like, yeah. I know, but he was like half dead. He was like barely walking. He couldn't even walk after that. But
no.
For a sweet commander to get hit to take that much damage from that. No, but he's a sweet commander though.
He's basically off guard.
That's basically
right.
But that's basically like what's his name? Vista getting one shot by Sanji for a normal kick with no hockey. Come on.
No.
Or taking major damage. Taking major damage from Sanji's normal kick.
We also know that Commander Snack had just got beaten by a Rouge. So,
and somebody did reference the fact that somebody being upstairs in the
infirmary.
In the infirmary.
Yeah.
But we know damn well that Snack is not bombs. Definitely, there's 100% fact. Like evidence is 100%
fact.
Where is the 100% fact?
we got his bounty. No way Snack has a bounty of 110 million or 105 million. No way.
Oh, is that Bobbin's bounty?
Yeah,
that's like 107 or something like that. It's something weird.
Oh, that's trash.
Bad.
That's too trash to be a Snack. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right, Game. I'll give you that.
But does your Rouge kill though?
Yeah, he's Bobbin did.
Because he's a monk.
He is a monk.
Monks don't kill.
So
not on purpose.
I don't think Snack's dead.
That's true.
I think he's just like.
I reckon
he really, really fucked up. Or Big Mom probably.
I reckon Oda didn't just include him because just be too much on the strats. Like against the strats for them to do anything. Snack, Cracker, Smooth,
it's
all
only been a couple of days since a week or two maybe.
Maybe
since the Rouge and Snack fought. Because at the end of Dressrosa, we saw Rouge sitting on the Sky Island with bandages, which we assume came from fighting Snack and Cracker.
Yeah. So yeah, that
Yeah, I
was
don't know,
pretty
but
close in time.
Yeah,
Doflamingo got up like in 6 hours from when he got knocked out by Luffy, though. And he took a gamma knife. I'm sure Snack would have been up by now. I reckon just Oda didn't just
but
want to include him in this arc
Doflamingo
just
is
for
a
story
celestial
purposes.
dragon. Like
He is
Wait,
Doflamingo
right.
on
what?
a
What does that
whole
have to do with
nother
anything,
level.
though?
No, he's a beast, man.
No, he's not. No
He's
way
a beast.
Doflamingo is in a whole different level from Snack. They're probably in the same tier.
Yes, he
What?
is.
Ah,
Um,
man, yeah, I think
Doflamingo's
so.
clearly he was clearly, I want to say, probably
no,
hit
I reckon Doflamingo
Cracker
defeats.
with high diff Doflamingo.
Wait, what?
Right. It'd be
I
high.
think it's like mid diff
It'd be high.
with
Yeah,
Snack.
you'll be a high diff. You'll be a high diff, yeah.
Cracker with high diff.
But
I
For
think
Cracker. Yeah,
Dofi
Cracker will high
Oh,
dip.
Cracker.
With
oh yeah, Cracker would be
mid to
dope,
low
yeah.
diff
Yeah.
Snack.
Y'all got
Probably.
Cracker beating Dofi?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I think Cracker
Yeah.
two hats.
I don't know,
Just
man.
cause
That parasite. Because
nah,
what if he control
I
one
don't
of
know.
the
this way
bread,
too
like
big
the
for that.
crackers? Because they just
He
as
just
strong,
because
and
he
I
can
he's
just
make
using
reckon
them to wash them.
yeah, but he can make infinite of them, and then the ones he controls, he can put his hockey on it.
Which
Yes.
question
That's true.
is that been confirmed to be an awakening? Because he was just making them out of the dirt.
What?
The Cracker
Dirt?
cells.
I
Um
would think so. I think
I
that's an
reckon
awakening.
it's awakening just because he doesn't use any of his stamina. And we know awakening don't use any of the stamina of the users are using. So I reckon it was awakening, yeah. And I just reckon that he has better arm and hockey than the Flamingo. So
Cracker, yeah, Cracker's
I'm sure
armor
that
and
because
hockey was supposed to be like on a whole nother level. Luffy had never seen anything like it before.
yeah. So that's the only reason
And
I'll
then,
put Crack above Dorsey. But
but that's why I
besides
say
that they're pretty
he
much
high diff
yeah he
is a
hide
high
Dorsey.
diff.
So
But I
does
think
Katakuri?
Dofi mid to low diffs uh Snack, and I think Katakuri mid diffs Dofi.
So does
Yeah,
Katakuri
mid diff.
hockey, like his armament hockey, is that stronger than Crackers? Because
Because
Luffy didn't say it
you
was
see,
stronger.
Katakuri has a second tier though
I would think so.
that block
I think it
mochi.
is that block mochi. Yeah, exactly. I think that's stronger than his
Because Luffy's Gear 4 just ran straight through
armament.
the armor hockeys of the little biscuit soldiers.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, I think Kaku is superior to all both the commanders in Omni Hockey and Observation and Devil for Use. Don't thing I think Kaku is different level. He's the strongest first division commander in One Piece.
No,
He said nope.
He is. If you think about it,
no,
he is.
actually, no. I agree. I agree because I don't see Luffy fighting another first division commander at all
Yeah,
the
not
rest
after
of the
this arc.
series. So I
Yeah,
think
definitely not.
he has to be.
You know what,
Mm.
Nico? What was your opinion of the chapter?
I don't know. What
Did you like
about
it?
Ben
Did
Beckman?
you like the chapter? Oh, Ben Beckman.
I don't think Luffy's
Um,
fighting Ben Beckman.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, when isn't Ben? Do we think Ben Beckman's stronger?
I don't even think Ben Beckman's the first mate.
no, I
No.
don't think Beckman is stronger than Karakuri. Just because
Oh,
um I reckon Karakuri observation hockey just and Beckman normally fights with guns, right? So I reckon his observation hockey just makes it's a bad matchup for Karakuri.
So
Just because of his observation hockey and shit. And the fact that he only uses guns and shit. He's a sniper. I don't know if he's a sniper, but that way he looks like someone who fights with guns and shit. And Karakuri can easily dodge any of those guns using his feature vision. So I reckon it's a
I
bad
really
matchup
want
for
to
him.
see Katakuri v Kizaru because I think that would be that's one pay per view fight. Like that would be a heavyweight matchup, like almost Goku v Jiren level. I honestly think it
Yeah,
would.
but we
Uh,
probably won't never get to see that.
Kat- yeah, we probably won't. Honestly, who do you
Yeah.
see Kizaru fighting in the final war if it is against the world government? Like,
Ooh,
I,
fight Sanji.
I
Hopefully.
thought about that. I thought about that,
I want to see Kizaru fight Sanji in the at the end.
but I don't want to
Hey,
see that.
Kizaru
That'd be
is stronger
dope.
than Fujitora. So hey, I could see Sanji
Wait,
Sanji fighting
hold on, wait, because we always make these outlandish claims with no evidence. How do we know?
Said no evidence.
Wait, what?
How do we know? How do we
Nah,
know
just cause
Kizaru is
I would
stronger
say
than
Kizaru
Fujitora.
is stronger than
I'll just
Fujitora?
say Kizaru is stronger than Fujitora just because Delphi is just too OP and he has more experience than Fujitora. I'll just give him that over Fujitora.
How do you
I
know he
mean,
And
has more
Fujitora
experience in
just
the Navy? But that doesn't mean
and Fujitora
Fujitora could have been fighting all. Fujitora blinded himself, and he's still a monster. He gave himself a handicap.
I wouldn't say losing his side hindered him in any ways.
He gave himself a handicap.
How does not
I don't know if
being
it's a
able to
handicap.
see not a handicap?
yeah.
Yeah. Um. Uh, Fujitora is overrated. Yeah, he's probably overrated in my opinion. People think
Oh
Fujitora is a
my!
beast, but I don't know if
Yeah.
he's that big of a beast.
I
How?
don't know. Fujitora is a beast, man.
Just because he just started
He's
training
not.
like 2 years ago, didn't he?
Well, I think
I
he had his
believe
like
so.
honing his devil fruit 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
he
apparently
was a
yeah. Because
swordsman before that. Prior to that, he was an elite swordsman.
yeah, but Aokiri just trained him 2 years ago, so I reckon he's not as strong as he's not as strong as Kizaru and Akane.
Listen.
The rest of them.
He just got started training 2 years ago, and he's a monster.
Right.
Kizaru's been in the Navy what 40 years?
Probably yeah. Kizaru could have got stronger. You just gotta put those facts up too. Kizaru could have got stronger over the 2 year time span. Gotta include those.
I don't know.
I reckon he did.
I'm not.
Cause in One Piece the prime your prime is I think your prime you don't get your prime isn't until you're like old and like you're always in your prime until you're like about probably God's age. I reckon that's when you start declining in power. And I reckon Kizaru hasn't declining hasn't went past his prime yet. I reckon he's just hovering over just above his prime. So I think he's still good. I reckon he still has a chance to get stronger and stuff from experience and stuff like everybody else. That's why I put Kizaru so and he's there for his OP, his life. We haven't seen the full extent of that, to be honest.
I mean, Kizaru is
I
a
reckon,
beast. I like Kizaru.
I reckon if Kizaru put in as much effort as Akanyu puts in effort, I reckon he'd be stronger than Akanyu. If you put enough effort, if you put as much effort as in the Marines as Akanyu does.
Right. That's the
Yo,
thing.
not do you reckon this chapter was worth the 2 week wait?
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
Kind of.
I mean, it was nice. Like when I was reading reading the spoilers and stuff like that. Uh, because I was looking at how it went up against my predictions, but I like that. But the way it was drawn definitely looked nice. As far as like Carrot moving gracefully, going because she got to be moving so fast to be doing all that stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
So that got me hyped. I was kind of surprised how Brooke was able to carry her over the water. Because with him being so
Oh
light
yeah,
and
I
stuff.
don't actually. How does that make sense? That doesn't make no sense.
I mean, he's a
Yo,
skeleton.
But
I
she
was
got to be
disappointed
weighing
just
them
because
down, so
Yeah.
yeah,
He,
she's
he,
weight, so I reckon they should have drowned.
that's
you
what I was
said
thinking.
what?
That's why I was hoping like something was gonna happen with it.
No, because Carrot is weight. She weighs at least a few kilos, so they should have drowned just from that.
Yeah.
But
But I mean,
what I
overall,
was disappointed was go on.
My bad. I was gonna say overall, I probably say it was like a 7.5, maybe an 8 out of 10.
That's fair. I was kind of disappointed in Carrot just because the time limit is so small.
I mean,
She's
she's a kid
that's
though.
literally probably 30 seconds we've been in the pool.
I don't know.
Literally been in the
No,
pool
because
for
we don't know
30
how long.
seconds.
We don't know the time gap between last chapter and this chapter.
I don't know, but she was
She was
moving so
She
fast
actually
said
though, so I don't
5
say
minutes. Wait, wait.
that
on her
long
She
floor.
said 5
because
minutes.
she was moving super fast. Wait,
She
what?
said 5 minutes.
Did she?
Yeah, she states 5 minutes.
That's
Oh,
but that's
oh man,
that's just
that's
still
not long.
disappointing though. That's still disappointing.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah, that's
long.
not that long. She was
But look
moving
what she
like
did in
30
that 5
minutes
minutes.
plus.
But you gotta
Wait,
think,
what?
like that's probably her first time transforming into it. Because I don't think she mastered it. I think yes, she trained with Pedro for it for a bit. Because like
Right.
as she was going, she was like, "Oh, I feel myself slipping in consciousness, losing consciousness," meaning she was about to give into her wild instincts before
Right.
Brooke
Right.
showed
Right.
up.
Right.
So
Yep.
I'm thinking as we progress in the story, she should progress with the transformation. So maybe
Mm, I,
I was gonna say maybe
I,
right
I,
now it's
after
5 minutes, and that sounds 15 or 10. I mean, but within those 5 minutes, she basically got the job done. They had a path to escape,
Right.
and the
That's true though.
path
Yeah.
but
to
She
the same
she
big
did do her
difference
damn
is
thing.
the warrior.
Brooke put a whole ship to sleep.
He did. Brooke is a beast, man. Shouts out to
wait,
Brooke.
do you still put after that? We know she can only go to the phone for 5 minutes. Do we still put the top 5 straw hats? Can she actually beat
You
Frankie
guys,
now? We know she only 5 minutes
no,
time limit.
I told you guys she couldn't beat Robin,
No, you
and I still
didn't.
think she could beat Robin.
No, you didn't.
He did say that.
No.
Thank you.
I'm not giving him that.
Thank you.
I'm not giving him that because he's
I'm
only
glad you
saying that
this
to
is here, man.
antagonize. The only reason why he's saying that is to antagonize me. He agreed that Cat was top 5, and now he wants to change it to antagonize me. It's okay. It's okay. It's
Hey,
okay.
I mean, I put her over Usopp. I put her over Nami. But after that, I mean, it gets hard because Brooke, it's a
Yeah, no,
toss up
Brooke
because they
is
both got
definitely.
speed.
I got Brooke over
Yeah, the both got speed.
Frankie for sure. So if she isn't top
Brooke or
5,
Frankie?
she's under Brooke. I just don't like Frankie.
I don't know because
I don't care.
How do you not like
Game
Frankie?
said we're giving Frankie Shogun.
Yeah.
I still don't like it.
uh,
Because why did we get Frankie Shogun against them? Did we get Frankie Shogun against Senior Pink?
No, it was just Frankie.
I
No.
don't think so.
Why
No,
didn't we?
I don't think so. Good question.
Okay,
But even
you
then,
saving
like,
it for Wano.
Even
You
without
saving
General
it for
Frankie, it's still
Wano.
tough though. Even without General Frankie,
Man.
the only
it's still a
drawback to
toss up.
Frankie is his back. Like, if Carrot was the know
Oh
that
yeah.
hurting his back is the only way to beat Frankie, that's about it. Because if you hit him up front, like, he gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Mm. And I reckon hitting his back, I don't know if you do that as much damage if she just hits him once. I reckon you need to get a good finishing shot on his back. That's the only way you can defeat him. But besides that, I reckon thing doesn't stand a chance.
I,
Carrot.
I'm not liking the Frankie
Hey,
love. Because I don't like
hey,
I
man.
don't like
Hey,
I don't like post time skip Frankie.
What?
I don't. I like
to be
pre-time
honest, I
skip
I
hated
Frankie.
him
don't
too.
like
Then
Frankie.
now I actually enjoy it. He looks way better. If you look back at pre-time skip, he looks way better than he did pre-time skip. To be honest, in my opinion,
I like post time skip
I
Frankie.
didn't. Yeah, I like pre-time skip.
Got that
He's
radical
way
beam,
stronger too.
man.
Mm-hmm. And he got the A thing too, A cannon in
Yep.
his hands. It's crazy.
Like, don't get me
Frankie's pretty
wrong.
strong. He can actually.
I think technique wise he's improved, but I just don't like the character design, and that kind of throws me off. I don't know why. It's just like
Yo,
You
I
like the
think
hair
Frankie's
and stuff?
just. I just reckon just because how we're seeing the power skills now, how Luffy could be in the future, like in the next arc, First Division Command. I reckon Frankie is probably top vice admiral level. To to be honest. Just from
Oh
the
yeah, because
costume we
he
see
went up
right now.
against Basil or whatever the dude
Yeah, he
was,
went
whatever his
against
name.
Basil. Yeah, the one that got one shot. Yeah, I reckon Frankie's pretty strong. It's crazy,
Low
man.
key,
The
low key.
strats look
Besides
good.
Zoro, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, you go. It wasn't up.
Because he's gonna shit on whatever you say about Zoro. Just let you know.
He definitely,
No.
he definitely waiting.
I just said
That's
I
what he
just
said.
saying
Go
that
ahead.
I was gonna say the strats are impressive. That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say the strats are impressive.
I was gonna say low key. Besides Zoro, Frankie is the only one on the crew. Well, not me. Well, I mean Nico Robert too. Besides those two, Frankie is the only other legend on the crew. Because when he was over on that own island by himself, he got the legend of that little monster, that fire monster, or whatever. And Zoro's a legend in his own right. So I mean, you got to put some.
What do you mean besides Zoro? You mean Luffy and Sanji and
See,
all
I
legends
told
too?
you. I told
Oh
you.
my goodness.
I told you. I told you. Sanji is not a legend.
No,
For what he does.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
Sanji a legend for cooking. That's about it.
Hey,
That's all we know him
Sanji's a
for.
prince though. He's part of the legendary
After
Joma
this,
tribe.
after this
Sanji's
arc,
a legend.
yeah,
He's
he
part of the legendary Joma family.
Man, don't nobody care about
nah.
Germa.
No, he's not because they didn't even know about him. A lot of people
Yeah,
didn't even know
they
about
don't
him
acknowledge
until
him.
No,
he wasn't
because the
considered that
weaklings, only
legend.
the top tier in the One Piece know about the Joma. You have to
But
be a
they
certain
didn't know
level to
about
know about the Joma.
Sanji.
The secrets.
They didn't know
Hmm?
about Sanji.
Yeah, but now we know. But now we know. Is he a
We
legend now?
know, but the world doesn't know yet.
And does the world want to
Hey,
know?
I reckon
That's true.
Luffy and Sanji are the only legendary you can consider them legends right now just because they're relations. Luffy the son of Dragon, Sanji the son of the part of the Joma family, Zoro son of a farmer.
Farmer?
It's not comparable.
Zoro, the son of a farmer.
That's
He
why.
is, man. He is.
That's why Admiral Green Bull is gonna be Zoro's father. Watch, and
I hope not.
and you're gonna hate it, and I'm gonna
No,
love it.
no.
I'm gonna be like,
I'll
yes.
drop One Piece with that. I was joking.
For what? You have no
That's
reason
complete
to
bullshit.
not One Piece.
I hope it's Ryoma.
Wait, were you Yuma? I don't know.
I mean, because like
Hopefully it's
with
a farmer.
oh my God, with the monster manga that Oda had made before, it dude looked just like Zoro, man.
Yeah, he did. But I reckon that at that point, I think everyone that actually he did. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. It did look like Zoro. Exactly. It could be. But it's real.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
he passed
really
down the
Ryuma.
sword to him too. I mean, that's only right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's gonna be a plot issue in Wano. Is the sword.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's when Zoro the Coin gonna take an L to everyone in one. They're all gonna gang up on him and shit. Can't wait. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, he
Pokemon
definitely gonna
rivalry.
Unless
lose.
Zoro's dad is Shogun.
I don't know if it's the Shogun. I reckon Ryuma is a better theory than the Shogun. To be honest, you see the resemblance and shit between them.
I mean, we haven't seen Shogun though.
Um, I don't. I can already picture how the Shogun looks. I already have a picture of how the Shogun would look already. I reckon it's not gonna look like Zoro. It's probably gonna be some big
God,
muscly dude with the Shogun thing on, the Shogun attire. That's how I reckon he's gonna look like. He's gonna be probably 10 feet tall. He's gonna be muscular, and so he's gonna have like a sort of angry face, and I reckon that's how he's gonna look like. And probably some black hair.
So even though Frankie has this general Shogun, nobody thinks that Frankie is gonna fight the Shogun.
no,
Uh
no, I'm not.
yeah, probably
Honestly,
not. Probably
No.
not.
I was gonna ask that because that's kind of what we haven't seen General Shogun since it was debuted. So I was saying, like, do you think we're gonna get it in Wano?
I think it's only right for Frankie. And this way it boosts his bounty because that's what he's concerned about now too.
Would that mean that would have to mean that Shogun is like weak?
Nah, man. That Wappa medal is something, man. That's fierce, bro.
Mm.
Or unless is he fighting the Shogun with somebody?
I would say probably with Usopp. Because I feel like Usopp is gonna get trained by that I forgot his name. You had mentioned it the last time.
Shogun has to be weak then.
That's Naruto
Nah,
from the
man. Usopp
No,
and
man.
Frankie.
You sounding like gaming now. You sounding like gaming.
He
Just
has
because
to be. I mean, come on, come on.
he,
If it's Frankie and Usopp at this
Versus the
state,
Shogun.
of the manga, are we gonna say the Shogun is strong?
yep.
I'm not saying as soon as we get to Wano. I'm saying like throughout the arc and whatnot. I feel like the way it's gonna go is Frankie and Usopp versus Shogun, Nami, Robin, and Karen versus like a strong female character, maybe two characters. Uh, Nikamushi and Inarashi got to finish off Jack, and Sanji and
Right.
Zoro are gonna go against a Calamity as well too. I think maybe
Nah.
Chopper and Carrot and the rest of the crew go against another Calamity with, and then the rest of the Supernovas and Luffy taking on Kaido.
Well, but we also have
No, but you're forgetting
Marco, and then the rest of the
Brook,
meats too. Because I think
yeah,
and you're
the
forgetting
Musketeers
in my
are
opinion,
going to come.
Russian and Nakamuchi, I think they can take separate first division commanders, I reckon. Or just
I don't know,
Calamity.
man.
Just separately.
Nah, they're going to
I,
fight Jack.
they
Even
they
though I
I
missing
want
think they're gonna
Zoro,
legs,
fight
even
bro.
Jack.
though I want Zoro to fight Jack, I think Inuyasha and Nakamushi, they're going to finish off Zach. I meant Jack. I said Zach. Wow.
Right. I think they're gonna finish off Jack too.
Yeah, I think it's only right.
I
I
hope
mean,
so.
that's like the end. If Oda doesn't
And
do
then
that, I'm gonna be mad.
you got Marco
Hey,
who's
I'm
gonna
really mad
fight.
at Oda.
Um,
I think Marco and
Marco's
Drake
gonna
are going
fight.
to fight.
You think Marco and Drake have to team up?
They're going to fight each other. Drake's obviously a calamity.
Wait, Drake's a
Is he
Calamity, then
though?
there's only gonna be 3 calamities.
If
Hey, it's possible
right,
now.
if Drake
It
is
could be
a
like
calamity,
there's only 3 calamities, right? They said there's only
right?
three, right?
I thought it was only three.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
then
if we go by that card
Drake's
scaling,
probably not a calamity.
you
Yeah,
got King,
then
Queen,
Drake's
and
probably
Jack,
not a calamity.
Right, King, Queen, Jack. That's what I keep hearing. There's the King, Queen, Jack.
and Joker was a what's the name? X being 10 is Drake, and Ace being
Right,
Kaido.
Yeah, that's true.
right.
Then
I mean, that's if it's like on the lines of that.
And then a lot of people was
Right.
saying basically Drake is a calamity based off his devil fruit because it's the ancient zootype.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I heard too.
hmm.
I don't know. I
Yeah, that's
mean,
cool. Right there.
there's got to be like some one-on-one matchups going throughout Wano. It has to. Like, it's got to
Oh
be a
yes,
separation as far as characters now.
all I was gonna say is
Yeah.
like if like my what I'm guessing is by the time we get there, Wano's already gonna be destroyed from like the Civil War, and what I think the fighting's already gonna be started by the time Luffy and them get there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Because for
yeah.
this art to make Marineford look cute, it has to be devastation. Like it has to be a lot of carnage. A lot of people has to die. A couple people have to die.
Oh yeah.
Daughter has to die. Like I said, Kinemon and
Wait, who?
Kanjuro, they have to die.
Carrie has to die?
I think
You
Conjuro, not Kinemon, man.
you don't think Kinemon has? You think Kanjuro,
I mean Conjuro
Kanjuro
with his
and
paintbrush who
Rice?
can't draw. You get that to Usopp. If Usopp gets that,
Now, I reckon the
he's
name is
OP,
Rajo.
bro.
No, I actually can see them using Kanjuro's power for the meat.
Oh, for the
Oh, yeah,
moon.
you all forgot about
Oh,
the
if they drew a moon,
Yeah,
That'd be
they
hard.
draw moon, but I
artificial
don't know.
moon, Dragon
That'd
Ball.
be
I don't know if
hard.
it
That'd be
gives
hard. Yeah.
if it gives
He
like the
can draw a nuke.
same amount of a power up, or if it just be normal as the regular moon.
So check this. Could he actually draw a poneglyph?
I'm not sure.
No. Nah, just because the writing and stuff have to be there.
Yeah, he had to be in detail with the writing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It has to be really. Maybe he can copy it. He can do like maybe a trace. He can trace it, but
To trace it.
yeah, he could if he's that
I
precise.
don't see why not.
I reckon he should just try to draw some nukes and stuff. Just drop nukes in one. That should be funny though. Should be so funny.
Yeah.
I mean, his drawing is trash.
Damn, I want Rise of God. I want that real bad.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
His drawings
yeah.
that bad.
I think
You get that to Usopp.
Kanjuro and Riser. I really want Kinemon. Seems like the most impactful death. The top three impactful deaths would be Kinemon, Nekomamushi, and Urashi. Actually, top four law. Like if one of them four die, I'll be satisfied. But we gotta at least get like
I'll
4
be
or 5
satisfied his kid
deaths.
dies.
I won't until
Yeah, one of the,
I
Kid
mean,
fight.
you might get.
I I think Luffy and Kid are gonna fight right before Blackbeard and Shanks fight. I think Luffy's gonna stop Kid right before he gets to
wait,
Shanks,
what?
and then
Wait,
I
why would
think
Kid and Luffy fight in Wano?
I don't think they're gonna fight in Wano. I'm thinking they're gonna fight afterwards because Kid fight's still
Right.
gonna
He just mean period.
go for Shanks.
I reckon after this, asking from a Yonko kid ain't gonna want to do nothing. He's gonna be depressed and shit. He might take his own life.
I'm gonna get it.
I don't know.
Yo,
I
kid.
don't think. So. I don't.
I don't understand, man. If it's not Sanji or Luffy, you just throw them on
Just
the
shit
belt.
all over him.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I reckon you won't want to do not with Luffy, bro. You probably get mollywop. Probably get whooped. To be honest, just depending from the level that Luffy's on this arc and shit, is the arc increasing after top battle?
Hmm.
Sorry. I reckon Luffy just from a different tier from the other supernovas from now on. To be honest, in my opinion, just because he got training and stuff, and that's better. You can get stronger from training than actual experience, and and just Luffy's potential is way higher than kids.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's always a hard thing to discuss because, in all actuality, Kid only did lose to Yonko level people. So I don't know if we can say
Yeah,
that he is a scrub
I'm not saying
or
it's a
not.
scrub. I'm just saying Luffy's probably a different tier now. To be honest,
I definitely think Luffy is the strongest
yeah, that's what in my opinion,
of
Luffy's
the
probably the
supernova.
strongest. And I reckon kids could. Okay, say if they defeat that they go through a hardship better like one, or they defeat the young because they all work together. I reckon they're gonna become closer friends, and I reckon they won't fight no more. Just because that bond they did from just the whole thing. And you gotta think about it. If
Uh-huh.
Kid's gonna be dead to Luffy, because if Luffy didn't come to Wano and save him, he probably would have been dead by now.
Uh-huh.
He would still be captured by
That's
So I reckon he wouldn't want to try to turn against Luffy after that. He's probably gonna be, he's probably a man of his words. Probably an honorable person. And like, you know what? I'll just
you
leave you
think
alone.
so?
Just like Law. Yeah,
Honorable person. I don't know if Kid's an honorable person.
yeah.
Nah, he's not an honorable person.
I think
I
he's a
don't know.
prideful person. He's
I
probably a
don't.
Nah.
prideful person.
Yeah, I don't know if I get that from Kid.
Probably
Yeah,
not
I can
honorable,
say
but he's probably a prideful.
Oh, he's definitely
yeah, I can say
prideful.
So
that.
he's prideful. He's pride probably won't let him fight Luffy just because Luffy probably saved his life and shit. Probably got him out of that cage and shit.
I can see that. Yeah, yeah. He's definitely a
And I can't wait for
prideful
when
guy.
Arush. As long as Arush is in Wano's gonna be epic. So
Will Rouge be in there?
I think he shows up at the
probably
end
yeah.
of Whole Cake.
Oh, that'd be
Oh
dope.
yeah. I big mom here for what I finished, but I can't even finish what I started. Should be still funny. Harush might be top 5 supernova, to be honest.
Yeah, I can say that.
People sleep on Harush. He can take any hit. That's just the thing that makes him OP. He can just take any damage from anybody and shit. Painkiller. Shit's crazy.
See, I low-key thought Apu, because I mean, Apu was the only one to really go at the Admiral, actually take down
Yeah.
Kizaru on Sabaody. You know,
How do you
so
even block? How do you even defend yourself against Apu? It's
because of the
crazy.
sound and stuff, I don't know.
Apu
Yeah,
did.
So just
Apu
block
exactly.
your
put in
ears.
work. And before anybody start hating on Apu, He did more than back. Yeah, but still, Hawkins good.
Chill. Why do we start this? Why do we bring this guy's name in here, man? No Basil Hawkins slander, man.
Oh, Basil
he got
Hawkins.
it. What if he's what if he's like one of the legendary people though?
Who? Basil
Apu?
Hawkins? Nah.
He took down Kizaru, bro. Hey man,
Nah.
hey.
I don't see
That should be
that.
funny.
I don't see that
That
happening.
would be the biggest troll. That'd be the biggest troll.
That would be trolling as fuck.
Yeah.
That definitely would be.
Now what if he's like Rushi? He's like Rushi just steps in front of them and smiling and shit. Like, you guys ain't getting past. Kaido's too much for you and shit. Because they became probably friends and shit with Kaido. Wants to defend him. That should be funny, so.
Yeah.
That should be too funny.
But what's the rest of y'all rate the art?
I don't believe Black said that. What'd you
This
say?
art, I say this art 9 out of 10.
You said 9 out of 10?
This is 8 out of 10.
We're talking about the whole arc?
Well, I mean, this chapter.
Art is 9 out of 10.
I meant this chapter.
Oh, this chapter?
The chapter?
Yeah.
This chapter is a 3 out of 10.
Did you say
just because it wasn't this chapter? If this chapter came out last week, it would have been probably a 6 out of 10. No. If this chapter came out last week, let me explain. If this chapter came out last week, it would have been a 5 out of 10. But we got 2 weeks wait for it. I was so happy with this chapter. I thought we were gonna finally get some good information. We'll make good progress. But we besides the last panel, this chapter wasn't really that. I didn't get that hype feeling about this chapter, and I wasn't hyped about it reading through. It just felt lackluster. Just normally when we get like a chapter that we have to wait 2 weeks for is normally hype as hell.
We usually get
and
a
there's
lot
probably
of.
No chapter next week, so that.
We usually get a lot of information on those 2 week waits.
Right.
I know, but like. This chapter was supposed to be that chapter though. It's supposed to be the last end of the year chapter. It's supposed to be the most epic chapter of the year. Inshallah. That's what people say.
We might get another one though.
But is there another chapter next week?
I don't know.
But I want to read the manga, the manga hit version. Normally there's gonna be a break on that.
I don't know, but this chapter
there's
was
no
lit,
break
though.
in this.
I heard that we were getting.
If there's no break, then this.
Chapter.
Then this chapter is a 5 out of 10.
Because you remember last year we got 2 chapters.
He says 5 out of 10.
If we get another chapter, it's a 5.
We can't get one.
Hopefully, this is the last chapter. And oh my god, lackluster.
What?
Lackluster?
Definitely wasn't lackluster.
He's just saying that because he's the super Sanji fanboy, man.
I don't even think
he's about Sanji.
Because if he's a Sanji fanboy,
this ain't even about Sanji anymore.
The cake.
Nah, this ain't even about Sanji anymore. To me, the threat level has just gone down. Now I know the chapter's gonna end. What they are foreshadowing, just the threat of this arc just ended. I feel no threat.
How?
I don't feel like they in any danger.
How?
What? So what?
That's crazy.
So
you really think that Big Mom is gonna do anything?
Rampages the whole ship tomorrow. I mean next chapter.
You reckon Big Mom's gonna do? I don't know if Big Mom's gonna do it to the Sunny. They need the Sunny in good shape.
Look. I told you this before. Like, game. There are no 2 people on that island who can beat Big Mom.
And I'm just saying that we know how to.
There's no one on that island who can beat her 1v1.
Whoa.
Sorry.
What was that? Somebody smoking.
Now, just because we already know that the cake we already know that the cake is gonna be the way the Big Mom gets knocked out, but there's no way that they can make that epic though and hype. In my opinion, there's no way they can make Big Mom get knocked out by a cake hype. Know what
I mean, dude, if Big Mom takes a piece of that cake has one of them Food Wars food orgasms, then that'll be
Oh,
pretty dope.
Hey,
That'll be pretty dope, man.
we know you watch, Graham. We know you watch.
Hey, is Food Wars good?
Yo, Food
No.
Wars is lit.
I gotta check it out.
Only reason Graham doesn't like us because of the food gasms. That's the only reason.
Nah, yeah.
It would have been
I
a better
mean,
anime without them.
But go look at it because you know what I'm saying. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's not for me. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
You are.
I mean, is it like Toriko? Toriko?
Yeah.
No,
I like Toriko better.
I think it's funnier. I think it's funnier than Toriko.
It's not a battle shonen.
Yeah, but I think Toriko is more action packed than that.
Yeah, it's legit like comedy cooking.
Okay. It's literally comedy and cooking. It is
Comedy
a good
cooking.
anime. It's really good anime.
Comedy cooking.
It has a good
Check it out.
story. The story is really good too. Yeah, the story is also good. So yeah, it has some good moments and shit. Some good, and it has good characters too. Really interesting characters. That's what I like about it and shit. I'm just waiting for season 3 to end until all the episodes come out. Then I'll binge watch.
Are they dubbed
If we have
yet?
a chapter next week, then that chapter will be
Game.
hype as hell.
Game. Are there Food Wars anime dubbed yet?
I think so. Yeah. Probably for season 1 there is.
Not the
Because this is season 3 now.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do the dub.
Don't do the dub.
No.
Wait,
Man,
what
look.
dub? All right, dub.
For the dub. Food
Any
Wars.
dub.
Food Wars
Except for
dub is
Hunter
good.
x Hunter.
It's all right. I'm starting to get more accustomed to the sub though. But I watched the first season in dub. It was straight.
I think I watched it in dub too. Now that I think about it, I really think I did.
So how many episodes did you watch, Grant?
1 episode.
Wow. So that's literally that literally had the worst food game. That's the only reason why you stopped.
They were so bad, man. I swear I thought I was watching like hentai at one time.
Oh man.
I was watching hentai. I don't know.
It's not that bad. Grant is giving a bad
But what's that? This anime called I don't know what's the name, but it's this boy and this old man who can turn into robots and shit. It's so interesting. So nice.
Oh, I've seen a video of that.
What is it called?
It's so good. I don't know what it's called, but it's just I don't know the name.
Oh.
I don't know. But it's hype. It's just hype as hell. It's so nice. So nice. It's one of the animes I watch weekly.
Garen Lagan's better than what's the name?
Who?
Wait, what?
I don't even know.
Gurren Lagann is better than dub.
Gurren Lagann is beastly.
I was talking about Coke.
What is that?
You haven't seen Gurren Lagann?
No. Hold on. I think you just said some blasphemy. You just talking about what? Black?
You heard what I said.
No, I don't think I did. Better than what?
Code Geass.
Okay, well, that's the end of Black, guys. That's the last time you hear Black on this channel.
You're black on me.
No way.
I mean,
Code Geass is one of the best anime ever.
It's about tit for tat, though, man. For me, at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up on Code Geass if you guys say that it's that good. I haven't watched it, but I heard good things about it.
It's excellent.
Oh, it's definitely nice.
I believe
if Gaming watched more anime, he would appreciate this art more.
I watched a lot. I watched a lot of anime. Trust me. I think I watched a lot of anime, and
You say you watched all
most
of
of them have been
Magi?
No,
better than the ending of Walking. Yeah, I watched
no
Magi.
one
Magi's lit.
Did you watch Sinbad?
more, and I haven't watched
Wait,
Sinbad
what?
yet.
Watch Sinbad.
Oh
I
yeah,
keep hearing
I
to
watched
watch
the
Sinbad.
Sinbad episode. Yeah. I watched the Sinbad series. Yeah.
I keep hearing that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna watch it and check it out, but I haven't watched it yet.
It just shows you his
Magi,
backstory and shit. How he got
Magi
born
is
and shit.
beast. Magi is
Yeah, Magi's
beast.
lit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Magi. I watch a lot of anime, bro.
But I was
Who you
about to
watching,
say,
bro?
who's that? Black?
Who you about to say?
Um, oh, I don't think anyone watches more anime than Dave.
Dave. He should just start watching One Piece, bro. Catch up to that shit. I don't know why it's so threatened because of the length. The length is a good thing. Yo, anyone know any really long anime that are really good? That's not mainstream. So I probably watch all the mainstream ones. Except Toriko.
That's
I'm
not
not watching that.
Long
mainstream.
ones?
Wait, what?
No, you was asking like long ones is not mainstream.
Wait, is it good?
Oh
Is it actually?
no, he said that they have to be long. That's what he's asking.
Oh yeah, long one, yeah. Like maybe 300 episodes. I really want to watch them over the holidays.
Damn, 300. That's a
I
lot.
don't know. I mean, I don't know if y'all used to watch
I've never been
Zatch
to that shit in
Bell.
2 months.
Zatch Bell was lit. I like
Is
Zatch
it good?
Bell.
Wait, what's that? Is it good?
It had to do
Okay.
with like,
Let me try to think.
oh, you got it.
So there's a demon
How you
war.
spell it?
There's a demon world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a human world and there's a demon world. Okay.
Yeah.
So demon world, they get sent to the human world to go fight a massive tournament
Mm-hmm.
in which winner gets to be the ruler of the demon world.
Mhm.
But when the demons get sent to the human world, they have to get partnered with a human, and the human has to read their. They get a book that gets accompanied with them. So the human has to read their book, and the book has access to all their powers. So the stronger the bond between the human and the demon, that the demon is, and in turn he'll be able to win the tournament. Essentially,
How you spell it? How you spell the name?
ZATCH
ZATH what? Yo,
Bell
what's up to the H?
BELL.
BELL. So
Yep.
Zatch Bill. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much hit it spot
Yeah.
on. Cause like I forget Zatch dude's name. But him and then that boy
Damn, what is
who was
his
that
name?
music star, they had me rolling. With
Oh my
that
god!
It's like a
horoscope.
It's like a
What about
1920
Zatch's
anime.
brother?
Damn.
Oh yeah. That was I wasn't expecting that.
He's a beast, man.
Swear.
That shit is hard.
Cause all of them
That
trying
shit
to
is
be
hard.
king or whatever. So they like you said, so they can rule. He cold.
Exactly.
Cause
Oh,
wasn't
that's where the
he?
Brago thing, Emily thing came from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's where Brago got his name.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's why I thought he was gonna be on there
Is it
talking
from
about
the
it first.
1980s? Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch it then. Love you know about this shit. Do the same time.
I had the game for damn, what is that system called?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that shit was lit.
I didn't even know they had a game. I ain't never had GameCube
Yeah, that
or
shit was hard.
Dreamcast.
That shit was hard.
Me too, bro.
I just had PlayStation
I
and
think my
Xbox.
friend had a GameCube. So I don't know why my friend had a GameCube though. I don't know why though. The 360 shit was hard. I still have that shit. Crazy.
Mom just didn't want to buy it. She's like, you got to work for it. Like, I'm cool. I'll wait.
I never go that.
I was branching out of my game phase at that point. I'm like, man, what's up with Shorty over there though? So let's see what they talking about.
MK.
That is funny.
My bad if y'all hear any noise. I'm cooking. I apologize. I'm
I
trying to
heard you
mute
frying that chicken
constantly.
Okay,
early.
okay, okay.
Yeah, man. Getting it going.
Like I heard the grease pop, and I
What?
wanted to say I hear somebody frying chicken, and you knew yourself again.
Well, I got some chicken in the oven. I'm in here frying it. I'm doing
Yeah,
this thing like,
I made some jerk steak last night. Damn, A1.
ooh, that sounds good.
You're eating good, man. You're eating good. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jerk.
Haven't had nothing nice in years now.
So gaming. Where would you like to see Sanji? How would you like to see Sanji progress from now?
I just want him to get like a good W over like an opponent. Maybe give him a serious opponent. Give him a cool line. Something like says like "I'll never give up" and shit. Like, some real epic. And I want to see his true power. I want to see like the things he learned from the Nokama. I want to see
Pause.
his full
I'm gonna
body
stop you right
fire
there.
techniques.
You obviously don't because you have a problem with the cake.
Facts.
No, I don't want to see no cooking. I want to see something that progresses. Okay, the fastest way. Okay, the fastest way to progress a character to get people to like him more is for him to get W's and cool speeches and cool lines, and then get a W. That's the best way. So that's what I want to see. I want to get some new. I just want Sunny to get his character up and shit. Get his W's up. Just overbalance him out with the rest of the characters and shit. Because every other story gets W's and gets epic shit except Sanji. And shit like that. You want to pick up?
Except Sanji.
Excuse
Yeah, that's all I want.
But I don't know, like, who is Sanji really gonna beat
That's what I'm saying.
this
Like,
Jack
arc
Nick.
that'll make
Jack.
you be like
did you
that'll
say
make you be like,
Jack?
yeah. This
Oh,
arc.
no.
I'm talking about this arc.
No, but
I already
said
gave up on
Jack,
his
but
arc.
he
I think he's
won't
getting no
let
W.
Zoro
So.
beat Jack. What?
For this arc.
No, because the
He
outcome
said
was
I
over.
gave up on this arc.
I think we don't have time for Sunny's done a full out battle no more. I think we have too much stuff else we need to focus on.
Listen, I
And
think
shit
this
like that.
arc has been monumental for Sanji's character. Like,
Facts.
we're fleshing out more of his character. We understand that he's a nice guy so far that he sacrificed his life.
We already knew he's a nice guy though. We already knew that.
We didn't know the extent of his niceness. That he'd rather save the family
The
than treat
extent.
him like shit.
Is
We
he really
didn't
that
know.
nice?
Yeah, man.
We
Because
didn't know
because
that.
Yeah, man.
he's nice towards ladies and shit, but I don't know towards like his crew. Sometimes he's a jerk towards them. Like he be like, "Go make your own food and shit and shit like that." And,
He still
like when
make
they're
food
starving and
for
shit.
him.
Like I'm tired of.
Yeah, he still made
I
food
know,
for
but
him.
it's
He ain't
just
gonna let nobody starve.
Yeah, you see, like he
just try to
adamant
emphasize something
he's
that's.
about feeding Big Mom this cake because he knows she's starving.
She's not. Does
She's been craving that cake for 8 hours. Calories are
I
burnt.
reckon it's just a forgettable moment. To be honest, just really forgettable.
See, this is the argument last stream because if
Wow.
if Sanji gives her that cake, and it helps her, but at the same time, at the start of the arc, he said he would never make a cake for their crew, and the only
Yeah,
reason
did
why
he
he
say that?
would is if she's starving, you know, and plus to help them off the island. But if other people
Right.
see that and know that that's gonna kill her, or know that that's gonna, well, her being starved is gonna bring her down, it's gonna be a confrontation. Like Sanji's gonna have to kick somebody ass. Like it has to happen.
That's why I think it's Ichiji or he clashed with
He's
Smooth.
too weak now. Him beating his ass ain't
How's
proving anything.
Ichiji too weak? He's too weak because he got one
He got
shot by Katakuri.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. The fact that he got choked out by Katakuri one arm.
I'm trying to understand this logic. I just can't follow it.
I explain to you. Okay. This is how I explain to you. Say Luffy and Sanji end off our part, right? So I would say Sanji will be able to put a good fight against Katakuri. He'll be actually get hit probably not hitting, but he'll probably be able to hold his own for like probably 10 minutes. And just from that, ETG, the strongest drummer, just being able just to get choked, beat. Kakarot didn't use barely use any of his powers. He didn't even try. Just choked him out and he was finished. The fact that he lost that way, just extremely disappointing. Think about that, because we
But we
know
don't.
Sanji's not that far from
Okay,
Luffy
one,
power wise.
he lost off screen. 2,
Yeah, he got off screen. That's
once
what makes it worse.
again,
Oh,
Katakuri can see the future.
Mm-hmm.
They did not know that. The German didn't know that before they rushed head in. Katakuri is a horrible one-on-one
Yeah,
cat
Luffy didn't know that too.
one-on-one fight.
Oh, did wait, he did. But and
I
I'm
don't know
just
though.
saying
Like,
that I'm just saying the fact that Zoro, Sanji and Luffy under our part in power, and the fact that this guy's getting choked out by Katakuri and one shotted, it's, it's just crazy that him getting beat is really impressive at this point. Think about that.
game, game,
Think about that.
game. I don't know if you can really take that as face value
Right, that's
because
good because I was doing this.
you know who else got one shotted off screen?
Who?
That's how I can do
Judge?
it tomorrow.
Luffy
Luffy, but who?
against Caesar Clown.
Yeah, that's how I.
Did
That's
he
what I
really
thought
get
we
one
were
shot?
doing. I was gonna do it tomorrow.
No,
Remember
but
when
the thing
Caesar
with that,
Clown used
right?
his ability?
I want to do it close.
See?
No, but that's more trickery than actual like
That's what I'm
overpowering.
saying. Like we don't know how it happened. We just know that he got one shotted
No,
and
yeah, we saw him get choked out. He got choked out by his thing and he got put down and shit. He's like, we're like, come on, you couldn't even. He was holding you one hand. He was holding him with one hand. Couldn't get out of that. Come on.
Today. We're supposed to be today, and I said no.
I mean,
The
dude,
fact he done that's amazing.
it's Katakuri.
To be honest, thing the Joma lost after that scene.
That was
The
the cheat.
Joma lost
So
a lot of fans, a lot of hype.
And that complex, that rate was the cheat.
So what is that?
It's at the end of the day, it's Katakuri. You know what I'm saying?
like
I gotta give him
we don't know what that. I mean,
just a
if
little.
that spark had a hit, if that red spark had a hit, like Black said, because it's observation hockey. If that red spark had a hit, we don't know what that would have did to his mochi. One. So we can't really say Katakuri just washed. And then what you saying off screen fights, you favoring Yonji, and Yonji got off screen by Sanji. So,
One shot.
No, we don't know how much. We don't know how bad he off screen. It could have been like a full. He probably didn't want.
it was
one
bad. We saw the results.
But we didn't see the
He
fight.
said it was bad.
We saw the results, but we didn't see the fight. Like he could actually put in
Bro,
work. He could actually kick Sanji or something.
no,
And
Sanji
I
had
think in
no
the anime, he only
problems.
didn't use his powers.
Yeah, I don't
Sanji
know,
had no
dude.
bruises on him. We saw this man's face contorted. They had to use a machine to bring him back. It was bad for Yonji. He didn't want no
It was
parts of Sanji.
no parts.
But I just wanted to defeat someone in Big Mom's crew. That'd be way more satisfying though than someone in the drama. Why defeat his own family? And the people who he was trying to protect why end up fighting them when he can be fighting the opposite? The people that actually threat Big Mom powers. Think about that. Like this whole arc, the whole reason they stayed was to protect Joma. Now he's fighting them. What a waste! Why?
It's not a waste because that's not his
Think about
family.
that
He
for
don't
me.
even look at him as family, except for Reiju. Everybody else, he don't want nothing to do with him. So if he had to fight him, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have no problem doing it. He
Damn,
fought
he's just a
Yanji
cop out.
already, and he was going to fight Niji.
Now I just want. Okay, they make the fight good. And if they make the fight good, they're all jumping up in the air and kicking each other in the air and shit, doing backflips, and I'll be excited. But if they just do one clash with kicks, then they're off screen and they don't show anything, I won't be excited over that shit.
All I'm
So,
waiting is for the Megazord to come in and they get the Ultimate Power Rangers. Okay, like that's all I want. I want them to combine their ships and combine whatever Zords they got and make this happen.
I want them to finally reveal Yonji's powers. What is Yonji's powers? Can he revive people from the dead? Is he a robot? That's all I want to find out. We already found out all the powers except Yonji's. I think
He
he ordered
wrenched
saving for
green.
except reason.
So
Yeah,
whatever
but what
wrench
is his powers
is,
though?
wrench is like got to do with
Life?
levers and stuff like that, or being like just like a regular wrench too. I don't know any other definition for wrench. So unless it's green.
Hmm. Maybe he has some life form ability where he can heal himself and he doesn't take as much damage
Nah,
as all normal people do.
no,
I don't know.
no, nah, nah, nah. He's just got ropes and
Yon,
shit.
nah, the Yonji disrespect is crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yonji,
He
I
just
don't,
got ropes
I
and shit.
don't
I
Hey,
done mute after that. I'm like, oh shit.
Yonji face palmed Daifuku and just slammed to the floor with no effort. He's like, sit down. Like, you think he only has one shit? Yonji's crazy, bro.
game. Look, I really like appreciate that you like this guy, but he's
He's a
trash,
beast,
man.
man.
He's trash. He's like
Is
he's
he
on the
trash?
lower. He's like high fighter tier.
Wait. Since when is getting defeated by Sanji considered trash? Come on,
I
that's an honor
mean,
right there. To be honest,
it's Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
that was Black Lake Sanji. That's the squad right hand man.
Okay, but think about
He's
this.
something.
Almost
Yo,
everybody that
yeah.
Sanji beat, we think of as trash though, except Monclay. Monclay's a
Bon
beast.
Clay.
I said except Monclay.
I don't understand how that
Jabber's a
is.
little bit. Nah, Jabber's
What'd you
a
say? I don't agree. I think he was whack
What?
and very overrated.
Jabber was a beast. I don't know. I
Jobber's
don't
the
know
wolf
Jabber
guy.
was.
He's the wolf guy, right?
Yeah,
He's the wolf guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, he was whack.
He
I
was.
don't know if he was whack. He could use the body the metal body while moving and shit like that. And Sanji still got through it.
I agree with that.
And apparently he wasn't
Level.
apparently like I was
I think that was
yeah,
only so high because he already had his devil fruit.
I don't know. I
Didn't
think
he?
Yeah.
but isn't I was watching Brago stream and it said the Riki is more of the six powers. Seeing
It's
how
just,
strong like
it's just
oh
your
no, I think it
strength.
was physical strength. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
physical strength. So I
it's
reckon
just strength.
he used and he wasn't in his devil fruit state, so I reckon that just is pure physical strength.
I don't agree with that. I think that's when he
Didn't he
used his
have the
devil fruit.
strongest leg power though? Out of everybody, well,
Yeah,
except
He
for
had all
Lucci.
he was a
that
complete
that
beast.
that might be true. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that is true.
And once he was considered he was stronger than Lucci apparently once at one time. Oh, and people are just downplaying just because he got defeated by Sanji. Come on. Just because he got defeated by Sanji doesn't make him trash. That's Sanji's a beast, bro. Sanji's a real beast.
The only time we saw
If
Sanji
Sanji's
healthy fight was in Alabasta. Every fight we've seen after that him fight, I promise you, he's been hurt before he's fought anybody.
yeah, he's never been 100%.
Come
Sanji's
on, man. We're not
extremely
doing
dominant.
this. We're not
I'm
doing this.
just saying, man. I'm just saying.
And he's just saying it. He's just
Are we
saying it.
really
He's just
gonna do
spitting facts.
Sanji?
He's just spitting facts.
I'm
Come
just
Hey,
saying.
on,
That's
he just
again, like I'm not a Sanji fanboy. He's my favorite character because I can relate to him. I mean, I smoke, he
hey,
smoke.
me
You know what I'm
too. Don't
saying?
talk
I
about
cook,
pussy,
he
man.
cook. You know, so that's just what it is. You know,
Facts,
he's a ladies' man. I'm a ladies' man. I'm chivalrous. You know, it's never dead.
oh
But
man.
God.
you know,
I can vouch for
you know, but I mean,
that.
it's what it is. Like ever since Bon Clay, this man has always had his butt whooped before every fight.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, he's
The
always getting. He's always getting. What y'all say? Uh, I don't know the word for it, but he always getting his powers lowered. You
he's
know what I'm
getting
saying? Like every time.
uh-huh.
Oh, Nerf.
in
Yeah,
um
nerf.
in um in Water 7 he got beat up by the girl before he fought thing. In
Jobber. Yep.
Virgo he got beat up by Nami got beat up by a lot of people, and when he took his body back he was extremely injured. And
Oh
in
gosh.
Yeah, you hear
Facts.
this?
in
You hear
Whole
this,
Cake
Black? Black, do you hear this? Black, do you hear this?
All facts.
in
I hear it. I
You
hear
hear what
it.
we
I hear it.
doing?
in Whole Cake what happened in Whole Cake? I think his emotions held him back from everything. I reckon he could have beat Daifuku in that fight when they had that little skirmish. But he was distracted by his family more than more than
Reason
he
why
was
it was a
Daifuku.
skirmish.
And they beat him up after.
Nobody won any of their skirmishes at the wedding. None, except for the Big Mom Pirates.
And they beat Sanji up at the with the whole thing with the chef, Colette. They beat him up then. So he already been nerfed this whole time, man. Emotionally,
Sanji,
physically,
man.
he is drained, bro. Drained.
Oda just has something. Oda has an alpha Sanji. I don't know what it is. What did Sanji do to
Oda
Oda?
has it
I
out
think
for
it was probably
Sanji.
named Naruto. He has the alpha Sanji.
No, man.
He does though.
Look,
Hey, waiting for Wano. Wano's gonna be
Sanji's okay.
Sanji's arc. Wano's turning to Sanji's arc. Wait, you know Sanji's on China.
Look, it's
Wano.
okay.
Nice.
Look, listen.
I have a good feeling.
Sanji's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a swell guy. You know what I'm saying?
Swell
Slow
guy.
guy, smart. Oh, slow. I'm using slow. I was saying, you see, Zoro's a slow. I think Zoro. Yeah, Zoro's the dumbest in the stride by far.
Chill, man.
Zoro's an
He has
okay
no sense of
guy.
direction.
Like that's what we gonna say on that.
No. Zoro walks straight, then he turns sideways somehow. He can't walk
funny.
straight. How slow do you have to?
I mean, it's a
not
gag,
be able to
man.
walk straight? Come on, Sanji just wants that Punani, man. That's all he wants. You can't hate on Sanji, man.
Who hating on
We can all
Sanji
relate
now?
him. Eh?
If put it in Kara join, Nami has to break out of that trio with Usopp and Chopper. Like that trio has to be broken.
You said what?
I don't think Kara's gonna be
if put in a Kara joins, Nami has to break out of that weak trio. As far as like Chopper and Usopp.
The weak trio.
Because we all do know.
I mean, because everybody seems to be on the that Usopp won't be in the weak trio for very much longer.
I mean, that's
of course.
If leading the spearway is Black, who thinks he's going to be top 3, and
who is that?
Black thinks Usopp's going to be top 3.
I don't know. I mean, maybe at the end of it all, maybe.
Luffy, Zoro, and
that's what he's saying. Yeah, he's saying by the end of the story, Usopp's going to be top 3.
I'll agree with
so
that. If Oda still kills Sanji off, I'll agree with that. But if not, he's top 4.
I think regardless of killing Sanji off.
Nah, bro. I can't do that one.
Listen.
No. I think it's gonna be I agree. Luffy, Sanji, and Usopp. Hey, it's possible. Zoro could be a 5th.
You're just saying that to be petty. I legitimately think that it's gonna be Usopp's gonna leapfrog Sanji. Only because of I think the Elbaf arc is going to do wonders for Usopp. And I think I would say probably previous post time skip up until now, Usopp's had the best character development out of all the Straw Hats so far. So
really?
But the thing about Usopp, the thing about Usopp, he fights long range and
so you're gonna give
and he has no durability. He has no durability. So if he gets hit one time, I think he's done. But any top tier.
Just by the fact that he's a sniper. I mean,
I'm sure there's a lot of fast One Piece characters who can get past that if you put him top 3 in that level.
Well, Usopp is pretty fast though. Like he is that.
Usopp, and the thing is, you shit on Usopp because he's a sniper, but Ben Beckman's a sniper.
Yeah.
I know, but the thing is, Ben Beckman in the previous arc, Usopp couldn't even defeat Sugar. Come on.
He wasn't trying to physically.
I don't see that big of a jump.
That Daddy Yankee arc or whatever it was, Daddy Yankee, or whatever his name was.
That was the Log Town.
Log Town. That was. I feel like he was gonna get something in as far as observation hockey, and it was similar to it. He was in a stressful situation, and he had to come out of it.
Yeah, he got the precursors to. He got the precursor of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just how like we were seeing hints that Luffy was going to get his Conqueror's Haki. And I rewatched the Impel Down arc, and you remember when
What's up,
Luffy
hype?
punches Magellan, he uses Conqueror's Haki right then and there too.
Yep. That's
Wait,
like
wait.
a lot of people that
Where's
say that Oda didn't have like an inclination of hockey throughout the story. I'm like, how do you say that when we initially saw the Romance Dawn, the first initial
Yeah,
chapter?
exactly.
Like he
Right.
was already presented. I don't know if he was going to go as in depth as he did, or maybe the direction he's going with it now. But he definitely had somewhat of an idea. And the
Yeah,
fact that he said it,
and then that
you know,
Jaya Blackbeard even says that Luffy's Haki isn't that strong yet.
yep, because Luffy didn't know nothing
the
about it.
fact that
Come on.
the fact that you couldn't hit low gears and shit in the East Blue, I think that was an indication that Amina Haki is gonna be present in the future and it's gonna be showcased. Just because you couldn't, there's no way to hit any low, you couldn't hit low gears in any way,
Yeah,
and that just that
Yeah.
makes him indestructible. So they have to be away and shit like that.
because I was saying like back in Whiskey Peak too.
And we saw thing touching, so Dragon touches
Oh yeah, smoker arm. Yep.
yeah, he grabbed him and shit like, nah, wait a minute, you ain't killing that homie Luke.
Because I was saying back in Whiskey Peak too, like with Zoro and Luffy. Zoro and Luffy, they clash. Like you see like an aura around both of them. And
Oh
you
yeah.
know, I felt like that was an inclination of at least armament, that invisible, you know, hockey or whatever, to essentially like cover them from any type of damage really. So I mean I
Oh
feel like it
yeah,
was just slowly starting
that's
to
kind of
awaken.
funny. See, at that point, that's when Zoro was my favorite character back in those days, the poor Sanford days. That shit was lit.
Oh, back when he was going against the captain, favorite
No, back when
Zoro,
he was
huh?
cool, he had a sense of humor. Zoro had a sense of humor back in the day. Zoro had, he was more he was like you can feel like an easiness to Zoro, but now when you look at him, you just feel like something's wrong. You see Miyok. When I look at Zoro, I just see Miyok now,
That's a good thing,
and
though.
it hurts. I don't know. Is it? I don't, and I don't see Mihawk fitting into the strides. That's why I think Zoro's gonna leave the strides after one.
Nah. I think only way I see Zoro leaving as far as like the outcome of like him letting Sanji just back, and he already said like I'm gonna leave. So I feel like that would be
Right.
somewhat of
But he knew
a
that Luffy
clash
was
for
going
them.
to get Sanji.
He didn't want that to happen either. He was really against that whole thing, and pretty much like if Sanji left to go, then let Sanji come back,
See,
and he gonna have to ask to come back. But that's him on his own. That's
that's
his problem
definitely
now.
what I don't agree with. That's blasphemous right
But
there.
they
See,
knew he was forced to do it though.
remember when Luffy shut him down after he said that? He was trying to say leave Sanji to come. Luffy was like, shut the fuck up, bro. I'll fuck you up. He's like, oh snap, let me keep my mouth shut. That was my favorite part of Zoro right there. Hey, all I gotta say is Zoro's a mean dude, man. Zoro's a mean dude. The fact that he was considering leaving Sanji at a Yoko territory, Sanji would have been killed by now if they would have went along with what Zoro says. Come on, Zoro, man.
Hey,
Sanji definitely
That's
would have died.
Zoro don't take no ish. Don't.
If Zoro get captured, he better not expect nobody to come get him.
He knows Luffy.
You think Zoro gets captured in Wano
Yeah,
from the sword for having the sword?
if he, he's probably gonna get captured and put like he's probably like, you know what I'm to do for Mingo? They stick him up there and they shoot arrows at him. I reckon that's a possibility for Zoro, just for disrespecting the legend like that and shit like that. That's a possibility right there. Just if I was Zoro, I wouldn't take the sword out. I'll just keep the sword. If he has any sense in him, if he has any sense of a brain up there, he would not draw that sword. He just should yield it. Had to leave, my bad, emergency. Okay.
I think that was game.
Hmm?
All right, game, man.
Black.
You can damn, my fault. Black. You can find Black at Black Rob Lucci. Follow him on YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff. Black Rob
All right, Black.
Lucci. What was you saying, game? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just saying that Zoro should not try to draw that sword. He should just keep that. He should not bring that sword out in one. If he has any sense, if he's smart in any ways, he will not take that sword out. using in one. Oh, that's
That's
gonna
if
cause a
that's
big scene.
that's if Kinemon and
Oh,
Kanjuro say something.
go.
And I don't think they're gonna
Hmm?
say anything because they're just gonna be focused on Momonosuke and Momonosuke trying to control
Oh,
Zunisha. Zoro gonna walk out there with
oh,
all three of his swords.
Yeah, he
oh
definitely
yeah,
is.
Zunisha's gonna be in 1 or 2. That's crazy. One is gonna be a crazy arc if Zunisha's there. That's
I think Zunisha is gonna die though. I feel like that's her last trip though, or
just
his
cause
or
so
her,
the
whatever.
Minx can get a different. That'd be real good. I'm off for that.
I think the Mink's gonna live in Wano.
I'm off for that. Well, I think one was the arc where everyone's redeemed. Every character's gonna get a good fight. We just wanna appreciate every character even more. I think that's where Oda's gonna be fed to all the characters and shit. Brook is gonna get a good fight. Frank is gonna get a
And
good fight.
Wano?
Son's gonna get a good fight.
Yeah,
Zoro, yeah. That's where everyone's gonna get. I think that's why it's setting up to be a super long arc. So everyone gets the
Yeah,
good dues
I
and
think so
everything.
too.
It's just gonna be nice.
What if the
That's what I'm waiting for.
supernovas,
One of them.
like some of the
Oh yeah, all the
supernovas, fight the
supernovas are gonna
Straw
shine even
Hats?
more.
That should be
Yeah, then we're
hard.
gonna finally gonna see the full. We're gonna see how strong the supernovas are and shit. Oh, can't wait for that. I actually want to, because I actually want to know, because right now we actually don't know who which supernovas are this strong and which are not. Just everywhere, we're all just
Yeah,
guessing all the time. So him clearing that up will be really good. Inshallah.
I
I want to
Could
see
you
think
Hawkins.
imagine your
I really want to
Rouge
see
versus
Hawkins.
Zoro?
that should be hard.
Who? To be honest, who you guys have winning? Rouge or Zoro? If that
I mean,
happens.
I got Zoro,
Probably a Rouge.
but a Rouge taking all that
Rouge is
Yeah.
damage,
nasty.
man.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
his little karma shit
That's crazy. So if Zoro does his
is crazy.
Ashura shit, he can probably throw that back if he has good enough hockey to defend it.
How I always saw it when I introduced the supernova was that Zoro and Killer were the weakest.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Really?
Zoro and Killer.
Yeah, regardless of bounty. That's how I always saw it.
Yeah, me too. Just because they weren't captains and stuff, so they weren't up to par with the rest. Actually, to be honest, it was beige for me. Yeah, it was beige Zoro and Capoin, Zoro and Killer for me.
But after time
And,
skip, I don't know.
I honestly
to
put
me,
Juribani last.
After time skip, I don't know. And I would say end of series, I would say that Zoro's gonna be one of the strongest
No doubt.
of the supernova.
damn. Hopefully he is. Hopefully.
But
That's
yeah,
I
what
think
we're
he
pushing
got to
this
be.
match inshallah.
I couldn't call Bonnie one of the weakest because her power is so hacks.
Yeah, she can one shot anybody if she talks to them.
I mean, I honestly did it just because of, how Shonen pretty much is. I didn't see them really putting a female, I just didn't.
Okay.
So I
To be
thought
honest,
she
I
was
really
going
want a
to
new
be the first one to go,
Oh, go
honestly.
ahead. Oh, shit. Yeah, I want to know how she escaped Akanyu. How she keep escaping?
Because her
That's
power is
crazy.
retarded. It's crazy. She has a retarded power.
Cause
It's crazy how hacks her power is.
yeah, I know that she could be immortal too. On top of that, just because she can make herself young and old. That's the
Yeah,
crazy part about it.
exactly.
That's all. Yeah,
Like,
to be honest,
she literally, my bad.
Oh, go ahead, don't. So good.
My bad. I was gonna say like she literally can be any like woman of any age, old, decrepit,
Right.
middle
Right.
aged, young, kid. Like you saw with the Pete, like and then she changes variations so fast, so you don't even know.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Like I feel like that's
That's crazy.
literally we don't know how old she is. We have an idea of like maybe she's this 18 to I don't know, maybe 25, 26-year old woman, but
Mm-hmm.
that's just because that may be the look she's going with. She could be as old as Chopper's doctor. What is it? What's her name?
Korea.
Yeah, Dr. Correa. She could be
Oh
as old as
shit.
her.
Oh, she Or she could be old as Akanya and stuff. That's how probably Akanya knows and shit. That's probably. That could
Yeah, he definitely know her. Or if he don't know her, he know of her and he trying to bring her in because of that age fruit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a
That should
problem
be
for
so
them.
nice. The Marines have that. I reckon that's. I reckon I think that fruit is on the number one list of what the Marines and the whole government really want and shit.
Definitely.
I reckon that fruit is one of them.
But do y'all think like somebody in the Marine has like a time fruit? Because back in Dressrosa, we saw that Corazon had said to Doflamingo before Dolphy killed him that we knew that you was gonna go to Dressrosa and we know that you're gonna try to take down that city. That's why we're trying to stop you here. So I mean, I don't know if that was just as far as like with them with Corazon talking, with them and being silent the whole time or what, but
I just think it's
I
more
don't
of him
know
snitching
about
to the Marines and stuff.
no, I don't know about a time fruit, but there is this theory about someone of the celestial dragon caliber having a future sight ability to where they can see years into the future, sort of like a prophet or something like that.
Oh, really?
I've been trying. This guy made he made this theory a while ago, and I've been trying to get him on the channel. I'm going to do like an interview with him to go over that theory because that theory is so good. And I want people to know about it, but
you know his name?
I had heard about that. I got to look it up again. I can't remember his name.
Okay. Because I got to talk to you, Grant, about like how to make videos and stuff. So I got like an old PC. I'm trying to get like this new laptop with a better camera and stuff like that. But just trying to like put videos together and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely Sony Vegas.
Yeah. I'll definitely talk to you about that.
Right on.
Oh,
that ain't nothing.
Man. One piece. Oh, this.
I do not remember this guy's name. I have to look up his video because I haven't seen the video in a while, and I don't think he does videos anymore. But I definitely think you guys, once I go look up the video, I'm
Was it Alpha Too Late?
No. I know Alpha Too Late.
Okay. I know he stopped making videos for a while.
Search up his name.
I remember that last year everyone was hating on him and shit. Then he went on a haters for a minute. So it's crazy.
I
liked a lot of his theories because they was kind of like,
yeah, I did too.
I'm hoping because one of them he made as far like vampire, like where Cavendish I guess is kind of from too, and we seen like a cover story with Luffy being in like a vampire cloak, and I'm like, man, that's got to be because every time he does a cover story, it's mentioned at some point in the story. So I'm hoping like if Sanji does die, he gets like a vampire type fruit, like he eats one, because that will give him quote unquote an invisible type of power as well. Being as far like no reflection in mirrors and stuff like that, plus being able to move super fast already, you being able to fly, and it gives him kind of like a zombie type effect as well. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like that would be nice for him.
Hopefully, like with that fruit, it conceals your haki too. Like where no one can sense you. Maybe no one with observation haki can sense you. Then that should be real nice. Be so nice.
Because vampires be slick stealth.
That should be. Sanji would Delphi.
I know he said he never get one.
I won't.
But
yeah.
I kind of like Sanji.
He wants to go see the old blue.
I have one.
So I don't know if you do that.
Let's see.
Wait, are you up with the theory that
this guy ever?
Your nonsense. You reckon thing is gonna join the crew? Carrot at this point, or would you rather more stronger people to be joining the crew at this point?
I mean, I feel like she is gonna join because she can go in the crow's nest and kind of be a lookout as well too. Plus, she can jump really high, and kind of see a little more surveillance of the area. And if she gets observation haki, that would make her even more OP as well. But I mean, that moon that comes into play huge. And if she gets a real control of it and can last long, kind of the same way as Luffy, as far as time, if she gets control of it a little bit more, she'd definitely be a
Got
huge
it.
part of the crew. So,
His name
You
is
know,
Wasabi Fold.
oh yeah, I used to watch his videos. I check him out.
I reckon's
Yeah,
gonna happen. You know how?
his last video was like a year ago.
I forgot about him.
But I'm about to put the video on the chat.
All right.
I reckon Kara looks all good now, right? She looks OP as ever the moon thing. Then as soon as she's joined the crew, they're gonna downplay it and like degrade it like everyone else that joins the crew. I reckon that's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. And I want everything against if Jimbe joins the crew also. But if she joins the crew alone and Jimbe doesn't, I'll be kind of salty. I want them to come to. I want them both of them to come in a package price. That should be real nice.
Because I mean, Oda did say it's gonna be straw, like people joining Straw Hats one after the other. A lot of people feel like, well, maybe that was the Grand Fleet, but I mean, we already seeing here now with Jinbei. I feel like it's gonna be because Kara really has nowhere to
Someone
go,
else.
at this point, because she's gonna have to be
I
on
don't
the
know,
ship
cause she.
until Wano, and then if something
But you
happens to
figure,
Zanisha,
right? Like she's going to Wano with them,
hmm
and then after Wano, she just rock out with the Zonisha people.
yeah, I mean that'd be like the
But what
ideal.
about
I figure like
yo?
it'll be like when Nekomamushi and Narashi went with Roger. And they only went with him for a certain amount of time. They were actual crewmates.
I think it's gonna be like one of them. I agree with that. I can see that, but I think it's gonna be like a Usopp moment too. Because he was like, all right, well, y'all take off. Hopefully y'all come back around. And they was like, man, what you doing, man? Get on the ship. I feel like they're gonna kind of push, Kara to go because that's what she really wants to, kind of like really wants to be, like out in the sea, open world,
Yeah,
seeing different things and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that too.
Right.
For me, I reckon there's been a lot of evidence that seasons there's a lot of evidence that Caesar's gonna join the crew, and I really love that. I love seeing Caesar, bro. Really want to join the crew. He has everything's ticked. He has a dream to be the best scientist. He's a scientist that will really fill out the crew, and he can help everybody around the crew with some stuff. So I reckon he's the perfect fit for the crew, in my opinion. And he's becoming more of a comedic character and showing his true side lately of being a nicer person than he was back in thing. And I reckon he was being forced to do those experiments on the kids by Big Mom. So he's not as bad people think he is. He's not that bad as people everyone really thinks that it is. I reckon because think about it, if these top tier guys are telling you to do something, and if you refuse, you're definitely getting killed. So I reckon he wasn't really him trying to do all these bad things. He's being used by other people, and he couldn't just refuse. So and he's strong too. He has a lucha that should be real useful for anyone who doesn't have hockey. And we need him for the Jack thing. So no way we're going to Wano without him. No way.
See that I agree with because I was thinking about that yesterday. I don't know whose video I was watching. It had to do with Jack as far as with the poison, and Caesar
Yeah,
is the only one who can really remove it. So that
No.
removes another part as far as like what Jack can do. So I was starting to think after reading this chapter too, like what if Caesar is low key on the Sunny and just been waiting it out this whole time, and now seeing Big Mom is like, all right, crap, now I'm gonna have to do something,
Right.
Yeah,
So
Right. Right.
that's just crazy. And Caesar probably knows how to maybe somehow like do something with the small fruits to make them like not work. Maybe something with the maybe he can make a poison that reacts to the small fruits inside the Kaido army. That way he can make it like maybe they can start playing out a little bit and not working. That'll give
That'd
the
be
stress a
crazy.
major advantage. Cause I reckon the stress are strong, but I reckon if they have a Zoan army with like thousands and thousands of armies of Zoans, I reckon no matter how good the strats and shit are, no way they can be beating all of them and shit and just hold out for a moment. And they're like apparently they're like a zombie. They keep on getting up after getting beat, so they never go down unless you kill them. So I reckon maybe Caesar will create a poison that comes in play that affects the small fruit or some shit like that. Um, so that'll be real good. And Caesar is very useful and shit for that kind of stuff. So I reckon he should definitely join the crew. I really want him.
Yeah,
He's a fan favorite. He's
I
a
wouldn't
fan
mind
favorite.
Caesar on the crew. I would embrace it because
I'll
you
embrace
think
it.
like him and Frankie being like scientists too, like putting stuff together, and then Usopp as well with his invention. That'd be nice, man.
And Frankie's body and Frankie Shogun is based on Vegapunk's work, and Caesar worked with Vegapunk, so I can see a connection between them and stuff like that,
Yep.
and shit like that. So that'll be real good. That'll be super nice.
I've always seen
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
Caesar
him joining.
Caesar,
as like the
and he's pretty strong too. He's pretty strong,
like
so that's a plus. Right?
like a companion and not a crewmate.
Oh, come on.
But where you gonna go? Like he ain't got
Caesar's
no
been long
ship.
for in Canada.
He can't fly that whole time back to Punk Hazard. You know what I'm saying? So like
Where's
he had to duck off somewhere.
where's
Either
he
with
at
And
now?
where
German.
is he gonna go after this?
I
If you
you
think
know
about it,
what I would like? I would actually like Caesar to go around with Capone. And whenever we meet back up
As
with Capone,
Gastino.
nah, he doesn't like
with
Capone. He hates Capone. He hates
we
Capone.
get reintroduced to
He
Caesar.
hates him. They literally blackmailed him to do everything. He was about to get off of Hockey Island ages ago, but
Yes,
Capone had his heart.
but
And he gave his
everybody
heart to blackmail.
on the crew hates Caesar.
Do they really hate Caesar? They think Caesar is bad because Caesar got made. But
I
They
think it was
hate
kind of
him.
like the
think
Nico
about it,
Robin
Frank
thing.
was also a villain too. Yeah.
Because Zoro was the only
Nico
one who
Robin
really
was a
like
villain too.
hated Nico Robin. Like he did not trust her at all. I
He
don't even
did
know if he
not. He
still
didn't
trusts.
trust these all.
And was being forced by Big Mom to do all that kind of shit. He didn't want to do it. He wasn't even trying to experiment on the kids. He was literally just using the money to party and stuff because he knew they weren't. Big Mom was crazy, but Big Mom was forcing him to do it. And sure. So I reckon Caesar's a perfect companion for the crew, to be honest. And where is he gonna go after that? He's being chased by Big Mom. He's being Doflamingo can't protect him anymore. The whole government after him. He's better off with the straw hats in every way. To be honest.
Caesar has got to be with German right now because he took off in one direction, Capone took off in another, and the Straw Hat started getting chased by Big Mom. Like he has to be with German
I can see him with German. Yeah, I can see that.
because if he's anywhere else, Fishman Pirates, he's not gonna stay on Whole Cake. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think he comes into play this next chapter.
Yeah, hopefully. Whenever Caesar's in the chapter's a good chapter, to be honest. Every chapter that Caesar in is a good chapter. Caesar's been with us basically since we've been in the New World, right? So
Pretty much where Punk has it,
yeah,
unless you count Fishman Island.
oh yeah, Fishman. Oh yeah. I really count that as an arc. I reckon that's just a prelogue to everything. Sure,
Like it's bittersweet for me because people keep saying like Fishman Island is kind of be like, you know, slavery as far like for black people and stuff. So I'm like, all right, well I appreciate it in that sense. But you know, it's just Hody was such a horrible enemy. You know, he didn't do the job. I'm like, come on, man.
I think he was bad.
And when Zoro did that thing,
Yeah.
when Zoro
wasn't that strong.
Zoro
for
got
the
to
sake
take my
that-
man's out.
Yeah, just for the sake, that Zoro
Zoro,
could beat him.
that's when he lost all credibility. When Zoro almost took him out, he lost all credibility. It was like, nah, you didn't do shit. Fuck out of here. And he was doing that shit for no reason. It's literally bad for no reason. Come on. He was kind of a shitty villain. He didn't have a good backstory like Arlong. Him to be doing what he was doing. He just wanted to be bad, so he became bad.
Nah, I mean I understand why he did it. Why he Odo? I understand what Odo was trying to do with him. He was trying to make a parallel for people who are indoctrined in racism and they grow up to just be racist. They hate the certain, you know what I'm saying, whatever creed they hate, but they just hate them. I think that's what he was trying to do. But it was just the fact that Hody wasn't strong. The fact that Zoro could beat him, could very well beat him.
And I reckon
made him such a bad villain.
I agree.
I reckon a lot of fans didn't like that arc because they didn't truly understand it because they weren't black, so they didn't see the parallels as fast as we did. So they probably
Yeah.
they didn't even know what was happening. So they were like, "Oh, nah, this chapter is trash," but they didn't understand the backstory between them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'll just give it that.
Right.
I agree with that because like even then like with Zoro, I mean it's just like even then with Zoro
Oh yeah,
doing
that's
that,
Zoro thing.
you know,
See,
I
that
mean
was
it.
the thing. See, Oda is willing to compromise on the villain of the arc just to like so Zoro doesn't take it. Zoro looks good. That's crazy, brother. That's crazy.
No, but I legit think that Hody was weak enough to where Sanji could beat him.
Oh yeah,
Oh, of course. Sanji
easily.
is faster than Zoro underwater, so yeah.
I wanted Sanji to take down that Dogun dude as opposed to Chopper. I wanted Chopper to have a bigger monster point and take out Watasumi, but it didn't happen. That's what I was hoping for. Because he's got to have another form. He has to.
And,
If he don't, I'm gonna be
why
disappointed.
was Zoro? Why was Zoro so muscly in Fishman Island? Like Zoro was like buff as hell in Fishman Island. What the hell? That's crazy.
He was a beast in Fisherman Island.
He was huge. I was like, what? Why is Oda doing this shit, bro? That's some bullshit. Then Sanji was all skinny and shit. I was like, that's some crazy.
So, I mean, Sanji's been running for 2 years straight, man.
So when Sanji pulls up his pants, he better have like huge ass veins and huge ass calves and shit in his leg. If I don't see that shit, that's gonna be bullshit.
I just like this. We
I want to
see
see some
growth
progress.
because all of them got thick necks now, so you know they've been working out. You know they've been putting in work. You know,
Killer
that's how
too.
World of Shame.
Yeah, why? I don't know why everyone go like big ass necks and big ass shoulders and shit now. And you and shit. Killer, Kid, they all got that big ass neck and shit. I was like, what the hell they been doing this shit? Crazy. That shit was funny though. Oh yeah, I really want him to explain that thing with Killer. Why is one of his arms normal and one of his arms jacked up? What has he been doing? So I want to find out shit. That shit I want to.
You said one of his
What
arms
happened?
messed up.
Crazy.
No, a killer has a fake arm. Not. I think he means kid. Kid, right?
Oh no, Killer. Well, have you seen one of his arms compared to the other? It's like one of his arms
I
normal
haven't.
and
No.
one of his arms like huge. Oh, you should go back and see that part.
I thought he has those machines
No.
on his arm.
No, one of his arms is skinny. I think one of his arms. Well, let me look at the picture. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was because like he got it cut off, so that's why he got like that thing on his arm. Because with Killer,
I
he just got
thought
them blades and stuff on there, don't he? Like he just uses
that's
those
what.
blades.
Yeah, exactly. I thought he had them blades, them
Yeah,
little
probably a
machine
burnt.
blades on his arm.
Well, I think one of his arms is burnt, and he has all vein. He's all veiny and shit. That's what the...
What if Killer was a failed experiment by Jeremy that they thought was
Oh,
failed and like actually survived, and he low key is related to Sanji?
They try to replace him.
We not letting go of the Sanji related to killer thing, are we?
I remember when people did that. I remember those series when
I remember.
before Hawking started.
Yes,
Hawking,
exactly.
Sanji,
Exactly.
Killer were all related.
Exactly.
Judge top 5. Oh, that shit's funny as fuck.
Oh my God, Judge Top 5. That's funny.
Because King of Lightning, I had wrote that in Dustin String too. I'm like, Judge about to come. Judge is the one who saved Pound, and now he coming after Big Mom for revenge. Judge about to show that top 5.
Top 5, man.
Apparently, I don't know if this is a theory, but apparently he's I don't know who said this, but apparently his helmet is made out of Prism Stone, so he couldn't use his powers and shit. He was holding back and shit.
That's funny. People just won't give it a rest, man. I'm telling you.
I just want to see this man's eyebrows. I need to know if they straight curled the other way or like Sanji. I need to know.
Nah, I think Oda just does that thing with Doflamingo, the eyebrows. I think just something that would never be explained, but it's always blurred out. I don't know why. Yeah, I didn't even know why we'd even see Doflamingo's eyes. That's crazy right there.
Yeah, that too. This man had another pair of sunglasses. I'm like, come on.
That's funny.
Fun. That's just funny as hell. One Piece is funny, bro. One Piece is funny. Oh yeah, I sent you a
That
picture.
is
One of his
funny.
arms all
How
green.
strong how strong do we think Dofi is?
That's a hard thing to say. That's really a hard thing to say.
I mean, I really do put him up there next to like the commanders. Like I do put him up there next to the commanders. He's got to be close as far as power level wise. Maybe second level across like Yonko Commander's crew.
Uh-huh.
That's very possible from what we're seeing from Luffy and that Katakuri and stuff. But I would just put him I'll put him in between fourth and third just because Kaido called him weak. And I reckon Kaido wouldn't call his top 3 commanders weak. So I reckon, but he called Doflamingo weak. So I reckon Doflamingo's in between fourth and maybe fourth and third. I think that's somewhere where he's there. Just because
Yes,
thing called him weak.
that's what I said. Around
And I think Kaido wasn't joking.
Snack cracker level. Where he couldn't beat Cracker,
just
but
in
he beat
between there.
Snack.
He can beat Snack, but he can't beat Cracker. Cracker's a beast.
He was a beast though. Yeah, Cracker's.
I reckon
Cracker's
if
a
they
beast
switch
too.
the
I ain't
Big
gonna
Mom
lie.
Pirates, if they switch the Big Mom Pirates with the with Whitebeard and Marineford, the Big Mom Pirates would have swept Marineford. I reckon just because Cracker and stuff, Cracker can
I
create
think so
clones
too.
which
Nah,
are all
bro.
like look.
I
Nah.
don't know, man. Big Mom is nasty.
Think about it.
We had
This
this
is
conversation before.
Whitebeard. This is Whitebeard sick, and he was doing damage. Big Mom
Yeah.
them now like that means the not supernovas, the Shichibukai are now getting involved.
Mm-hmm. And
So
those
you got Moria.
they can be handled. Moria is trash, so don't even count him.
Moria's
He
not
said, so
trash,
don't
bro.
even count, though.
Moria's
Moria's
not
a
trash.
beast, man.
He was
He
on the
was
same
trash,
level as
man.
Kaido. He was on the same level as Kaido.
What? Yeah,
He
back like
was.
before when they were like 6 years old, they probably grew
Wow.
up together. Probably both 3 years old and shit. But if you think about it, they can just get Bobnus to take care of them. Like Bobnus take care of thing, and Bobnus probably can beat him.
Get out of here.
Right.
Get out of here.
Nah.
He's
Bobbins wouldn't be able to do Warrior.
No.
If he used the ability, he can't even handle a one punch from Jinbei. I'll put him in the same level as your Opera.
He was
Just
out of
because
shape,
they
bro.
took a same punch.
He was out of shape and hasn't been doing. He's been on an island, pretty much. Like the whole thing with Moria is he's realizing that, like with that fight with Luffy, is he's realizing that he cannot use like other people to fight his battles. That's pretty much what he was doing at this point because he felt like he lost because against Kaido because his crew wasn't, massive enough or that good enough. So that's why he wants this big old army. So he's trying to utilize that to take down Kaido. And then constantly the people he takes over to utilize that again to just reinforce to take down Kaido. He has to find that power within himself. He ain't never gonna win off that. But he was out of shape, bro. He wasn't doing nothing. He was just sitting there. Like, you see how skinny he was at Roger's death compared to now?
Right.
I don't know. Okay, what do you mean by Kaido level? He was when Kaido was a young or when they're probably like teens, when they were probably boys, cabin boys. Like,
no, I ain't saying cabin boys.
Do you mean the same level, like how Shanks and Buggy were the same level, but not completely different?
No. Well, I mean, I'll say this: at Roger's death, Kaido and Moria was at the same level. So whatever time that was, they was at the same level. Whatever time I feel like Kaido literally got the vote to be in Yonko was when he beat Moria. I felt like that put him a step above and started to like level his progress at that point. Because for Moria to be able to know how to take down Kaido, that says a lot. He has to come into place at Wano. Like, he has to.
But if you think about it, the fact that Whitebeard was super old, stabbed in the chest, and sick, and could still put on a good fight against the Emerald, I don't know if we can say the same between Moria just being lazy, how weak he got him. I don't know if he can get that weak. Just comparing how weak thing
Bro,
Whitebeard got from Big Seven. Yeah.
Check this. It took 3 people to take down Oris. It took
Yeah.
what's his name? My man Kuma. It took Doflamingo
Mhm.
chopping off his leg, and then it took Moria finishing it with that black whatever shadow thing going through his neck. 3 people to
Right.
take down Oris. 3 Shichibukai. They did not do really anything against Whitebeard because they low key had respect for my man. The only person that tried to run up and do something or even do something was um uh
Rock die.
Hawk. Well, not Hawk. Yeah, Mihawk. He just wanted to see the power difference. That's
Oh,
it. Nobody else really did anything against Whitebeard.
because they didn't watch this stuff on me off.
If Mihawk's sword bounces off Whitebeard and he's a respectable, swordsman, I don't think a lot of them are really gonna do anything against Whitebeard. I don't know if Mihawk's one of the strongest, but I think they looked at that as like, oh, okay, well, that says a lot. So we just gonna let y'all fight it out for a little bit. Then if it really gets where we gotta do something again when Oris came in, then we gonna make a little noise. But until then, we just gonna chill. I agree if Big Mom was there, it
But
would
you
have
know
put
what?
more emphasis. But she's not washing. Nah, man. They had so
No, but if you
much
think, but
power on their side.
if you consider it, YBS was so nerfed. First of all, YBS. Okay, YBS was stabbed in the chest. He was old. He was like, I don't know how old he is, but he was super old, and he was sick and dying. He was on life support, right? And he didn't have his third. He didn't have his. I mean, he didn't have his second division commander with him. He didn't have his fifth. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have his fourth, and he didn't have his Yeah, so he was down 2 commanders. See how of a big disadvantage he was in. It was such a big, and he didn't have Blackbeard too.
I don't think it
So
was a
he was
disadvantage.
nerfed crazy
I don't think it was a
because he was
disadvantage
missing two
because
of
he
his
wasn't there.
three,
He was there to just
but
say
he was
that.
missing
He
three
wasn't
top
really
of
there
his
to
command.
like
Say
start a war.
Yeah. Yeah. He had an objective.
Hmm.
Just to get a.
I know, but he was missing so much pieces. But Big Mom, I'm saying Big Mom, she won't be a biggest disadvantage. I mean, there's a big disadvantage as Whitebeard, and she has
I'm
Zeus,
saying
Prometheus, and thing. So she'll
it
put in
would
some
be
work.
crazy too, man.
All right, so you
And
got Zeus.
if you consider how close Whitebeard was close from getting Ace, I reckon think Big Mom can probably, if one of the commanders was captured, that she could probably can retrieve him and get away
Okay.
clean. Get away good. Just because I reckon she was at the time. She was stronger than. In my opinion, Whitebeard was the weakest Yonko at the time that he was sick and
Yeah, because he was sick. Yeah, I agree
yeah,
with
he
that.
was sick and dying.
What I'm getting at is okay. I agree with y'all. Big Mom definitely would have probably well not probably she definitely would have made again more noise at the
Mm-hmm.
Marine Corps War. She definitely would have. But that also means more involvement from everybody else. Like Sengoku did not move until the very end because Luffy got on that platform. If Sengoku got involved,
Mm-hmm.
Garp gets involved. And every one of them Shichibukais and all those other giants as well too, with other vice admirals, they're not like the Navy is so overpowered. It's crazy. It's
No,
crazy
but
to see how
you
much.
know
And then
what?
let's just say Kong just came in for whatever reason that they needed help.
But you gotta consider
And the Gorosei,
crack.
bro.
If you think about it, say a cracker clone is let's say vast emerald level, just one with no vitamin inside it, right? He can do
Hmm.
a good amount of damage. He can make unlimited ones, and Big Mom can make unlimited homies. Think about all the homies she has in the whole Oasis.
She has to.
All
She
those are
only
gonna be
way.
there. Cracker clone.
Only reason why she's getting those homies is because those black spirits are taking souls from the citizens. So they have to say like she has to write a contract out. So she would have to be out there with them. Like them black souls have to be out there, life for treat. So granted, she could take life and potentially or life or whatever it was. Granted, she could take life and put it into a homie out there. But what homies would she have out there? Like the rocks, the rubble. That's about it. And maybe
the
the
sea.
water.
She can also have water as a homie too. If you gotta think about that too. So a lot of people and Cracker can create unlimited clones. So they can bring unlimited army there of Cracker
And you got
clones.
Moria there with his unlimited army too, as far as zombies. Because he's
That's
putting
if someone
shadows
gets
into
killed.
everybody.
The
Right.
shadows.
So if okay, like let's just say like that's what I was saying, like if Moria and Big Mom ever teamed up, they would have a crazy, crazy army. If people would, and especially with having knowing the fact that Cracker can make infinite army too, nobody would really be able to beat them. Because this dude could use shadows to infiltrate maybe them homies, or maybe not. I don't know. But even then, if it's the case, or even Cracker's people as well, that's crazy. But
Mhm.
if Moria uses little shadow stuff to go against Cracker's army and Big Mom's what's the name as well too, that kind of offset. We don't really know how many parasite strings Doflamingo can control and do. Along with that, Kuma's power really hasn't really been tapped into. No Bull Hancock, nor Mihawk. And who else is up there? Uh, well, that was it at the time, wasn't it?
So
Who else?
I said no, that was it at the time.
Okay,
I think that was all Bull Hancock.
yeah. So it was like 5 Shichibukai because Crocodile was helping. So that's another thing. Like we got to remove all those characters out. So it's literally just Big Mom's crew, and we don't know if she has a fleet. So
And you gotta include Jimbe too.
I can't.
He
Well,
was part
yeah,
of the crew.
Jinbei was on her crew at that time. So yeah, Jinbei's there too. So now that
Yeah.
changes a little bit of
And
stuff.
she has a lot of and she's married to a lot of pirate crew. There's a lot of pirate crew under her just because from
Yeah,
marriage and
all
stuff.
her alliances through the marriages.
But would they help?
Yeah, yeah,
They have to.
probably.
Okay.
But and she can
Like that.
she can create she can create water homies. Like that's crazy, right? That's just crazy.
But they can't walk on land, or
She
they
can
have
do
to
a
stay in the
lot of
water.
damage.
I would think so too. Yeah, I would think they have
Yeah,
to stay on the water.
Yeah. Now, if somebody opened up like
probably.
Jozu did, like the iceberg, then that's a little bit more hacks because anybody got a devil fruit, she can pretty much, just make them obsolete at that point.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she can make anything into a homie. I can't use lava. Things ice. He's light. She's crazy, and no one can touch. No one who's touching Prometheus and Zeus. Nobody, except
Well,
maybe
that's
Kiki, but he's probably not gonna get involved as fast.
I was gonna say Akiji's ice probably can hurt Prometheus because it's an element versus
Yeah,
element. And then as far
Yeah.
as Zeus now at this point,
not
I would assume
nothing no
light
one
will
can do.
offset clouds.
Mm,
So that would be like my only because Prometheus low key seems like he can beat Zeus. And fire also producing kind of like a heat or a light as well. I would think that would kind of like, make the cloud like obsolete at that point.
but did you see that big ass fireball though, and how big of a lightning thing that Zeus can create
That shit was
at will?
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
Just
I had called
big
that.
moments.
I knew that was gonna happen. I feel like everybody knew that was gonna happen though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But them tentatas on the cover
big
page, I
moments.
told you. Like
I
yes.
was just saying that when I of the chapter, I said
hmm
somebody was saying I couldn't remember who it was. I was like somebody was saying that they think the Tontadas was going to be on the cover page of this chapter.
Because I was thinking
Somebody
about
just
it.
in our last stream.
I'm like
So I couldn't
Haruden,
remember
he's
if it was
definitely gonna be last.
I couldn't remember if it was you or if it was Black.
Totalis are basically borrow. Like they literally only there to help borrow. I think they can't beat anybody but those borrows. Just it's crazy.
Uh,
What
all right,
y'all?
everybody,
Oh, when do y'all do prediction
go
streams
ahead. What was you about
next?
to say?
No, I was just asking when you do
Wait, what?
prediction streams next.
We'll do one next week. Depending on if the chapter is coming out. If the chapter is not coming out next week, I got something planned. I think I want to do a top 10 because I've been putting that off for the longest time because I didn't have enough people to.
Oh yeah.
I could never get enough people. Never get
Right.
like Game and And then me, I would never had the time to, so I've been putting it off. But I want to do a top 10 or top 20 or top 15, probably a top 15. If if we don't have a stream, I mean, if there's no chapter next week, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Usually we do prediction streams Tuesday or Thursday.
Gotcha. Depending on like spoilers out or whatever when we know when the chapter coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Normally, Black tells us when the spoilers are out, so we know when to.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
That's
like
exactly
I said,
how
I've
it
seen them,
goes.
but I this last just because it was a 2-week break, I'm like, man, let me just go ahead. Let's just see how good this is.
Then we're gonna.
All right. I think I'm gonna end this one. I hope
I don't
not,
know,
but it might be. It might be because of the holiday though.
because do they celebrate the same time as us, or is it a week after?
They celebrate something else. I can't remember what they celebrate, but there's usually like 2 weeks of breaks between Christmas and then that New Year's. So I don't know what they're celebrating, but I know it's a break.
I got you.
Hopefully it's not just because I had the end of this chapter. It's such a it'll be super hype if we end the year with the next chapter coming from this. What happened at the end of this chapter?
Oh
that
God,
should be
Game's such a hater, man.
Hey, I want to know how what Big Mom does next. Big Mom better hurt somebody. No way she's just gonna land there, just watch them get away. Like,
Big Mom is fucking crazy, man. That shit looks so fucking epic.
That's what I'm saying, but somebody has to intervene. Because if didn't you say Grand, like everybody jump off ship and then a fishman and then Jinbei like sacrificed himself, or was that Game?
That was that was Black.
Like Black. Okay.
That's
the only other thing I can see.
But he's a Jinbei hater. He's probably speaking out of hating when he says that. He wants Jinbei. I don't know why he wants Jinbei to die this time. But
yeah, Black.
Jinbei low key had that death flag on him, man.
Jinbei was supposed to spin that roulette wheel. Black has had it out for Jinbei. Black has been trying to destroy Jinbei ever since, and he didn't even try.
Understood.
I don't understand.
It's understood.
No. Not when it's
we need Jinbei for so much stuff.
Black. Not when it's coming from Black. When it's coming from Black, it's just pure hate. That's all it is.
But he somehow loves Carrot. So like, come on, how do you hate Jinbei but love Carrot? It's crazy, right?
He despises Jinbei. I don't know why.
I mean, I think
he doesn't like fish.
I think Jinbei can probably hold her off a little bit until at least Sanji and Capone get there.
Yeah, I can see it just because he uses water, and that can kind of nerf both Zoot, Prometheus, and her devil fruit. So I can probably see that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yo, to be honest, if you look at it,
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut it right here. Got something left to say, Game?
Oh, and I'm just saying, looking back at this arc, after this arc ends, Luffy has done a lot of damage to Big Mom's reputation and territory. This is crazy. Exactly. The damage he's done.
Really has. That's why I'm saying he has to be the leader of the Supernova. He has to be, just because of what he's doing in the new world.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a New Year's stream too. So we're definitely doing that. We're gonna talk about what we expect to happen in 2018 for One Piece and stuff like that.
I'll do my best.
And then another one of our dudes, Dave might come through. But when Dave come through, we like never talk about One Piece because he's like the only person who doesn't like follow it. So
I got you.
That's crazy. He watches every anime but no One Piece. That's crazy.
everything.
What does he watch?
Like it literally everything.
He watch everything else
But
but One Piece. Why?
Yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, that's crazy.
He's like real
It
far
just comes
behind.
to my mind. You think about it.
He's watching it, but he's like far behind.
Man, just have him talk to me. I can get this dude caught up. Like I pretty much tell everybody. Ever since East Blue came out, like that one thing, that hour special, that hour and a half special.
You're right.
Literally, I timed it. If you watch every East Blue episode, it'll take you 2 days to watch. 2 days, and I'm like, this shouldn't take that long. You know what I'm saying? Just to watch a East Blue. You know what I'm saying? Just 2 days. But this hour,
Right.
you know, it's so special. I'm like, cool. So now you get caught up. You get rid of the little filler and stuff like that. Good. As far as like rushing through everything else, like Sky Island, I would recommend watching. Obviously, Alabasta. You can kind of get through Thriller Bark fairly fast because it's just the premise and understanding that, and then going from there. Like it may be.
You can skip half of Thriller Bark, to be honest.
That's what I was gonna say. Like honestly,
when I think I did that when I first started One Piece. I skipped, then I went back to it and watched it again. Just because I thought it was kind of, at the start, it wasn't that well. It wasn't that good.
The only thing that may be in there is, as far as like, you know, information that we may be missing that helps us carry through the story. Potentially. But that's the bare minimum, you know. But like, I mean, like some of these arcs you can kind of like skip through and just kind of like, you know, get through. If he need information on it, I'll read it. I'll go back and watch it. I'm pretty like knowledgeable on a lot of this stuff. So if you need help, just skipping, just hit me up.
Just
I can help him out. I'm for real, man. Because I told this dude about Sky Island like verbatim. He's like, "Dang, dude, you know, I was watching like you dang near hit everything that was going on." I was like, "Yeah, man. Once it's locked in there, it's in there, bro." Like it's so.
Damn.
But yeah, the
But for One Piece, like, I appreciate all that. I love that shit. I just love that shit was nice. I appreciate something this good in that much
basically saying that stream more so of a just, you know, a whatever stream, a chill stream where we just talk about whatever.
You know what's weird?
And then
I never been
we'll
in one of those
we talk about One Piece.
Somehow, like something like that. I never.
You never are, game, because game, yeah, it'd be like sports,
cool.
Whatever, different type of anime, whatever.
If you're talking about basketball,
but game lives on like the other side of the world, so like honestly, Game should be asleep right now. No, he should be. You should be. It's the morning time right now, isn't it, Game?
Yeah, but I stayed up all night. I literally haven't slept today. Normally I do all night. Because it's a whole
Game's a trooper.
I'm good.
Man, I be
the MVP.
I sleep through the day. I stay up all night and sleep through the day. Just because I don't have aircon, right? I don't have aircon, and I don't have my fan broke, and it's summer in Australia, so it's really, really hot. So I sleep through the day, just stay up all night, just because it's cold and shit like that.
Are you in Australia?
So it's better for me.
Yeah, he lives in Australia.
I might be out there. What was my people telling me about going? I might be out there in January.
Which part? You're probably gonna go Brisbane, right? Brisbane, that's where everyone goes. I mean Melbourne. That's where everyone normally come when they come to Australia.
They're talking about somewhere with a W.
Oh, Western Australia? Or New South Wales?
So.
Oh. That's great. Perth is pretty high.
Y'all got like hella spiders out there, G?
We were just talking about that earlier.
Bro,
I killed this black spider yesterday in my garage. I didn't even know. I thought spiders are everywhere around the world, so just Australia that has a lot of them.
Right.
I didn't know.
I was like, nah, fam. I was like, I live in Cleveland. There's no type of spiders like that.
Because I'm saying, like, there's been like 13 different classifications of spiders found, like new classifications of spiders found out. I'm like, how do you find 13 new classifications for spiders? Like, how does that happen? You know,
it's crazy.
Like, you got spiders that can lay flat and roll around a stick spiders that look like leaves. I'm like, come on, man. Like, this ain't even fair. You can't prepare for stuff like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of spiders and shit. But normally, most of them, except the ones you should be really afraid of is the redback spider. The ones with the redback. That's the poisonous one. When you get bit by that, you gotta go to the hospital straight up. Those are the only
That's
ones
like
you
a
should be
brown
worried about.
recluse then.
Basically, before you fuck up.
That's probably similar to a brown recluse or a black widow. Like I was literally
But
doing
to be
research
honest,
on all this, bro.
no. To be honest, if you're living in the only time you see spiders is either if you live like in the houses and the house is really really old and shit. That's when you see spiders. Or for me, I live in a new area, a new developed area, so they just built new houses here. So there's probably I still see a spider just because it's a new area and stuff. So they just built over it. So there's
I
still
got
some
you.
spiders and stuff living and stuff. But normally there's only when you live in really old houses and shit like that. That's when you see spiders and shit just crawling around.
Okay.
To be honest, most of the time is the daddy long legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly them, to be honest. Like
Oh,
half
okay.
the time.
All right. Well, ain't a problem, man. I can get jiggy with
It's not
those.
that
We good.
yeah, those ones are easy.
All right. Cool.
But yeah, I
It's
think
not bad. But yeah, you guys have some weird shit in America too. I hear a lot of shit, bro. The animals you guys have, it's crazy, bro.
I think
Reindeers
Black
competing
lives in North Carolina.
shit. Aren't they racist? Isn't it like
Um,
super racist? How's even crazy, man?
North Carolina? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's like South Carolina.
Yeah, I think it's the South Carolina, but
Oh, South
Black lives in
Carolina.
North Carolina. I live in Cleveland.
I'm out in Indy right now.
Oh, for real?
Indiana?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, yeah, but I'm out in Indy.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
Damn. Hey, America just has like everywhere. Every state has like its own identity. That shit's cool. In Australia, it's not. Like the states don't have their own identity and shit, and their own shit like that about America and shit like that has and shit.
That's
That's what I like
wild.
about that shit and shit.
Hmm.
And basketball is bigger than here. Basketball is trash over here, like the leagues. It's crazy.
Y'all got rugby
I
though?
think I never heard one of my friends go basketball game like in Australia.
Y'all got rugby, huh?
Wait, what?
Rugby lit, man. I played that the other day.
Man.
Like y'all got a game going
Rugby?
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit. I don't like that shit. That shit's too physical, bro. Fuck that shit.
What?
You fuck. I don't stay away from that sport, bro.
All right. Game, go ahead and tell people where they can find you at.
You can find me Gaming So Savage on YouTube. You can find me on Gaming So Savage or Phenomenal on Twitter, and you can find me on the stream. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Go ahead and tell people where they can find you at.
You can find me at Nonsense Snap on YouTube, Nonsense Snap 21 on Twitter. I'm starting to get an Instagram, so that'll be soon. And then, like Game said, on the channel, if y'all keep me around, Grand Showgan, y'all can find me on here too. We're gonna make this poppin'.
Yeah, definitely,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Hey, man, that's a wrap. I want to say we've done like 2 hours. That's what I want to say. I've lost count. I've really lost count. But yeah, peace.
All right, y'all have a good one.